Hello, welcome, good morning, afternoon, and evening, wherever you guys are. Welcome back to Respect the Ring, Episode 2, Monday Night Raw. I'm your host for today, Andrew Samaru. Down to my right is our darling co-host, Chris. And we are ready to go for Monday Night Raw, the fallout from Survivor Series. Chris, before the show even starts, what were your thoughts on Survivor Series for those who missed our first ever show yesterday?
Decent show. I mentioned yesterday it was one of the better shows of the year. Of course, I missed the show here and there, but it was not bad. I mentioned yesterday their little tagline for yesterday was best of the best or best versus the best. I don't think we saw that, but it was entertaining.
That's fair. I think we had a pretty, my viewpoint is, I feel like we had a pretty solid show. It wasn't nothing to really, knock out of the park, so to speak. Yeah. But I felt it was pretty entertaining for what it was worth. I mean, storyline-wise, there wasn't really anything that went on. And we capped it off by having The Undertaker's farewell, which, very emotional night. I know a lot of people were definitely feeling it. But, I mean, it was a nice way to cap off The Undertaker's 30-year career. A very somber farewell to the dead man.
Yeah. I don't want to compare things considering yesterday was for The Undertaker, but it's kind of weird that Jericho just celebrated his 30 years. And I feel like Undertaker's like 20, 30 years older than Jericho.
It's a very, I guess it's because, Undertaker has a very old school mentality, but what are you going to do? You know? All right, guys.
It might be characters as well. I feel like Jericho's had about 30 characters, and Taker went from new guy to American Badass to Dead Man. There you go.
I know, right? And Jericho had the list and the Lionheart and all sorts of things going on. But,
I'll be honest, I don't feel like I respected wrestling back in the day as much as I do now, because I hated Jericho forever. And then just about when him and Owen started becoming friends, the list, just stupid idiot stuff like that, Jericho is unmatched. He's so good.
Indeed. I love it. I love the way he can kind of interact as he goes along with it. But I see a couple of comments here. We got Mike Rosa saying I have another chip lined up for this episode. That is not true. I do not have another chip lined up. I am still recovering from the one from yesterday, which was pretty bad. If you missed that, I would definitely recommend checking out our Survivor Series show if you want to see a grown man die on camera. But I'm still good. However, as Dean Yates has pointed out, and he kind of spoiled it a little bit, I do have still the Toe of Satan, which could be done in the future. I would keep on the lookout for that. That's something that's going to happen down the line. But here we go. Monday Night Raw starting up. We got the intro coming in. I honestly can't say I'm a fan of the rap song that plays in. It doesn't really do much to kind of hype you up.
I haven't heard the new one yet.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's good, but it doesn't really do much to hype.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just my take.
Yeah, I read that they got a new song after the brand split or whatever, but I haven't heard it yet.
Right.
Not
right.
the brand split, the draft. My bad.
Right. I kind of figured. Oh, here we go. Starting off, but what's going to be the opening segment? I feel like it's going to be something that involves the men's Survivor Series team. Oh, look. Speaking of the devil.
I have a feeling you are seeing it. Shit.
You all right there, bud?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I turn on my volume, if it'll mess with.
Former NWA World Heavyweight Champion Adam Pearce is on screen.
No.
So what do you have to say?
Turn on my sound so I can hear this part. Can you hear it?
I don't hear anything in the background, but you're good to go, man.
Cool.
What's going on, everyone over who is viewing us today? Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like this, share this, and follow our page. Make sure you are also keeping your notifications open so that you can keep on track on when we pop up. We could pop up at any time. You never know. We are going to be covering New Japan, so that could even happen later on in the nighttime if you're in America, probably in the AM hours, or if you are overseas, you're going to get it at normal time. So keep us in mind. Keep us in mind.
And I can't speak for the rest of them, but I feel like if there is a JPW show, I feel like it'd be us too. Because I don't know, one of our other friends, Will, covers it, but I don't know if he'll be available at 4 a.m.
Well, if you needed any reminder, if anything, just remember, according to Mike Rosa, Adam Pearce was a former NWA World Champion. We will make sure to remind you.
Mike, aren't you supposed to be busy? But
let's hear what Sheamus has to say. I'm very curious. Oh, here we go. The dissension has started. I love AJ.
He's so good. He's so entertaining.
He really is. So this is what this is kind of leading up to. I'm guessing
Fatal Five.
He's still got the team captain thing. I just realized his jacket has the C for captain.
Yeah, I had it yesterday too.
Keith Lee. Now, Keith Lee, you have a little bit of a connection to Keith Lee, don't you, buddy?
I do. I've hung out with him, picked him up, been to millions of shows with him. He is one of the coolest human beings ever. And he was here a couple weeks ago for a show, but no one knew it. And so I couldn't see him. Keith is the man. Him and my older sister are good friends. So I've gotten to meet him and hung out with him and all that stuff.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And it's funny seeing someone that you've known for so long being on TV. It's surreal.
It really is.
His K is a 2.90.
What did he just say? So Riddle just wants to hold Sheamus's dope sword. Is that what that just boiled down to?
Not yet. This is the third game we're playing now.
So I know we mentioned yesterday that pretty much none of us are fans of sticking two singles together and going for tag titles.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure Keith Lee and Riddle would be fun.
I would love to see that. Honestly, I feel like that's the feud that should have happened in NXT that never really crossed.
Yeah.
You know? He's calling them by their nicknames. Mongo. Okay, so what this segment really is just everyone's because they won the Survivor Series men's match, they're staking a claim to the number one contendership. Adam Pearce is about to be. That is a former NWA World Champion. He's about to assault.
He better put them NWA skills to the test. Oh, there he goes.
Yep, there it is. Come on, buddy. I think he's made a pretty strong case. And I'm pretty sure he's going to get suspended. That is at least... I mean, Randy Orton grabbed him in the back when Adam Pearce just told him he had a title match. And then he got fined. What's going to happen here?
He'll get a title shot.
Huh. So, what an interesting opening segment. Chris, what are your thoughts, man?
That was 5 minutes.
That was more like 10 minutes.
And was it? I didn't hear much of what they said, but I could see maybe a fatal five-way.
So, Dean, just to fill you in on what just happened, this Raw opened up with the men's Survivor Series team after winning, along with former NWA World Champion Adam Pearce, just in case you forgot, with everyone staking their claim as to why they should be the number one contender for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, because I refuse to just call it the WWE Champion. We had a couple of years of having both belts, so that's a thing. And that just resulted in Braun apparently wanting to nose kiss Adam Pearce with his forehead. So we cut to commercial as a result of that. But that is a thing. That is a thing.
So Braun Strowman versus former NWA World Heavyweight Champion Adam Pearce.
Dude, can that happen? Like, give me Adam Pearce versus Braun Strowman. I would love to see former NWA World Champion Adam Pearce fight Braun Strowman right now.
That'd be something.
Oh boy, I see we've got a couple of viewers coming on our side. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for 3 hours of WWE Hellish Torture, aka Monday Night Raw.
Yesterday wasn't long enough. Let's go for 3.5 more.
Yeah, 4 hours wasn't enough. Let's do 3 more, guys. 3 more. What's the worst that could happen? So, one of the things I wanted to discuss with our viewing audience, if they are interested, we are entertaining the idea of doing watch-alongs for all of the weekly shows, which is including Raw, NXT, AEW, as well as SmackDown. I would like to get you guys' opinions on if you guys are interested in that happening. Drop a comment down below in the comment box and let us know what you guys are thinking, if you guys are interested in that.
For sure. As much as we can get out there, we'll love to hang out with you.
Absolutely. And we'll make you laugh. We'll make you cry. I might die on stream again. You never know, you know? You never know.
You're going to have to pace yourself, man. You can't do this for every show.
Oh, no. I am not Mick Foley. I'm not immortal. I can't do this. I can't do this forever. But, I will try my best to entertain the crowd as I go along, we got Big Red over. Hey, dudes, I'm sorry I wasn't able to come on earlier, but I didn't want to miss it. Welcome to the show, my man. Welcome to the show. Glad you are here. I'm sorry you have to put up with us for 3 more hours, but,
we're here.
We're here. We are here. No, in all honesty, I'm glad that you guys are here for 3 hours. I'm glad we're able to entertain you guys again.
For sure.
Ooh, we got a promo for WWE Shop with The Undertaker. What is this about?
Probably his new shirt line.
Are we about to see an Undertaker and Snoop Dogg collab with WWE commercialing?
Speaking of which, I don't know if this really matters over the thing. Did you open that package earlier?
Which page?
Package.
Oh, the package. Yeah, actually, I have that right over here. If anyone is interested in me wanting to do this, I got the Undertaker's Legacy box that was going on. I don't know if anyone wants me to. I could do a live unboxing here on air right now. Drop a comment down below if you guys are interested. I'll have it right over here on the backside. I'm sure everyone would love to know what my size is on my shirt and, how obnoxiously fat I probably am. All right, we got a recap of moments ago. He's definitely going to get fined or suspended, right? Like, that has to happen.
I mean,
that has to happen.
That's what makes sense.
I mean, I'm going to guess the fine has to be at least $250,000. At least.
That high? Wait, what was Randy's?
I have no idea. It was an undisclosed amount.
I thought it was like 10.
Randy's the most fined superstar in the WWE. I know that because he said it.
We got the foremost dapper men in probably WWE right now.
Hurt Business.
The WWE champion or tag team champions.
Very, very successful night for them over at Survivor Series. Bobby Lashley beating Sami Zayn. And wow, they are looking pretty dapper, I will say. Are we? Huh. Oh, we're getting a. It looks like we're getting a tease for a match between New Day and Hurt Business. Now, if you were to have the Hurt Business win, hypothetically speaking, of course, which two do you think should hold the tag team titles? Because I know you're a fan of the New Day.
Oh, New Day is my all-time favorite tag team, but it would have to be Shelton and Cedric.
I would think the same too.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a little weird because I honestly, in my headcanon at least, I had it in my head I would have wanted. Oh, there you go. The challenge was laid out.
Okay, so we got our New Day versus Street Profits. So now New Day can drop it.
I think that's the idea. I don't want to like mark out and just be like, oh, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But, I think that's probably what's going to happen. They're really looking dapper today. Huh. Oh, that's a thing.
We're getting it right now.
Well, then. Aaron Spears saying Shelton needs to have a title reign again.
Of some sort.
Honestly, I thought if he wasn't going to win the tag team title, I was going to say in my headcanon that Shelton and Cedric should be holding the tag team titles, and MVP should be having the U.S. title, and Bobby Lashley should be the heavyweight champion. Yeah. That's my headcanon.
So I was going to say Cedric and Shelton changed clothes very quickly, but I forgot that little package just now was from earlier today.
Ah, that's how they covered it. That's how they covered it. So this is a title match, correct?
Yes. So New Day is a 9-time tag champions, but some of their reigns have been 2-3 weeks each. So how do you feel about if New Day were to drop them now after being champs for 3 weeks?
It's kind of weird.
Yeah. It's like the Randy situation. He only held the title from Drew for
20 days.
20 days, yeah. And then it's stat padding, or is it just they don't know what they want to do?
It could be a mix of both. Honestly, if like the perfect example of this would be like Charlotte. It was definitely padding when they were just giving her all those title reigns. But this just felt like they just wanted to burn the New Day versus Street Profits match, and now.
Yeah, I was literally commenting on WWE's post last week. Do not take this match from us. Please do not fuck this up for me.
You were extremely adamant about that.
I got my match. New Day can drop them. I don't care.
You were very adamant about that. I remember. You were very adamant about not taking that match away.
Yes.
Ooh, Francesca 2 Turbo and Kofi twerking. Remember when Kofi was WWE champion?
Oh.
Remember those days?
Amazing.
Look at this now. Just look at this now. He's going to twerk bounce the belt. He doesn't even have the ass for it.
Is it just me, or does Kofi get smaller and skinnier by the week?
You may be right. Honestly,
I don't know if you listen, but on the New Day podcast, he mentions about being vegan, no meat, no dairy. So he's only getting leaner and in better shape.
That could be it, honestly.
Yeah.
Dean goes, why does the beginning of the Hurt Business team sound like a shark attack is about to happen? Because they are a pack of sharks, Dean. They're a pack of sharks, and they're hungry for gold.
Alpha sharks, yeah.
They're alpha sharks. Give them all the gold. Why is Kofi humping the belt?
I miss Big E. I miss them.
I was so glad when Big E popped up with them yesterday.
Yeah, that was nice.
They got away with it because of the cross-branding thing, so they were like... And it helps that they're all in one area, so it doesn't require so much travel.
Yeah.
But like, man... Man... Here we go. Shelton and Cedric versus Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston of the New Day. Hurt Business versus New Day for the Raw Tag Team titles. Chris, what are your thoughts?
You cannot have two more polar opposite teams going against each other right now. Too silly, funny, having fun, playing around, and too dead serious looking to hurt you. Emphasis, hurt business.
I absolutely agree with you. They're very much polar opposites of the same coin. It's very interesting to see what's going to happen here because Shelton Benjamin, despite being in wrestling for far longer, is still performing at a very high level.
Yeah.
And you know the New Day is always going to bring it at any point.
Absolutely.
And then there's Cedric. Cedric is the X factor in all of this. Honestly, I still think he's a very talented competitor. But man, compared to this field,
I'm glad they had him join Hurt Business. He needs some time.
Absolutely. It does speak a lot to the fact that MVP basically revitalized all three of their careers with the Hurt Business.
Right.
And I appreciate it because I was already a fan of Shelton Benjamin as it was, but man.
I've seen people commenting on like Instagram and Facebook and stuff, but this is probably the best MVP in the best way you could have possibly used him. Like you just said, hyping all three men up.
Indeed. I mean, MVP was already a viable competitor in the mid-card scene, but as a manager, he's just on a whole nother level.
Did you guys get your load up?
On a whole nother level.
Oh, yeah.
Comment section, let us know down below. Who do you think is winning this match? Will the New Day retain their titles, or will Hurt Business walk away with the gold? I honestly think it's the Hurt Business's time to walk away with the gold at this point. We got the New Day versus Street Profits match burned and out of the way. We got the brand supremacy out of the way. This just seems like it's the time. It's the time to give them the gold and pull the trigger. Ooh,
unless you want to say the whole, why would they drop the titles after 2 or 3 weeks of champions? But Hurt Business. Maybe we need a dominant faction. Maybe we need them to beat everyone up.
Honestly, you're right.
Retribution's not going to do it.
We could put our money together and get a UAV.
Retribution sucks.
It's tricky because, I mean, honestly, first off, my whole gripe with the whole thing rests not just so much in the hot-shotting of the titles, but the fact that they shoehorned a draft not only a couple of weeks before Survivor Series where you're pushing brand supremacy. First of all, that's a little backwards because now you have people who were on a brand fighting for the opposite brand, fighting against the brand they were with when they were originally in that home brand. But now you have them fighting against their home brand as part of the opposite brand.
Right.
I gave myself a headache.
Yeah. Matt Riddle's been on SmackDown for the past 8 months, 9 months, and now he's been on Raw for
not even
weeks, a month.
Yeah, a
month. Now he's supposed to fight against his former friends.
Yeah, it's a little backwards to say the least. Yeah. I mean, Sheamus was drafted from SmackDown to Raw, and suddenly he's fighting against SmackDown.
Yeah,
and, it's a little AJ Styles.
I was gonna say AJ as well, and
AJ's and Braun.
The only Team Raw member that has been Team Raw is Keith Lee, and he's only been up for 4 or 5 months.
Interesting. Very
interesting. Think about that.
Huh. I don't know. It's very weird. Clinton goes, I will be surprised if Hurt Business wins the gold. Clinton, welcome to the show, my man. Thank you for tuning in. I feel like it would be time. I wouldn't honestly be surprised if the New Day do end up retaining because it seems to be like WWE's thing. They swim up the ladder when it comes to unpredictability. So who knows what'll happen, but Big Red goes, I do love New Day, but I love the Hurt Business too, so it's hard to decide. I think Hurt Business are going over, which is really not a bad thing. It's not. Honestly, I feel like Hurt Business has been on a roll, so it just seems natural to give them the belts if they're the most championships. Sorry, we don't call them belts. Championships. I've been calling them belts this whole time. I apologize.
Yeah. And not just that, like, I'm not going to say I'm a fan of the Hurt Business because the only one of them that I like is Cedric, and I love Shelton, but the current Shelton is okay. But I feel like if you want to establish strong, mean characters, give them the championships.
There you go. You heard me say belts all the time, and you didn't even correct. Nobody in the comment section even corrected me either.
I don't give a shit about the restricted words and stuff. That's just what I say.
I'm just teasing, of course, but
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a great start to the match right now. While we still have commercial time, it's coming back into the match, but it's been a great start to the show so far. I feel like we're in for a good opener.
Yeah.
But I feel like it may end a little quicker than I would like it to end.
That part is so tricky.
I don't know. That's just my thought. That's just my thought. That's just my 2 cents.
Hot tag to Kofi.
Do we have a hot tag? I might be behind.
Yeah,
I am behind.
Slightly ahead. Yeah.
Great. You're the new Nick Lombardi. See, the funny thing is, with the way this match goes, just because it's kind of high octane, high fast pace, I can get invested into this, and I might end up losing myself and staying quiet for a bit, which is a sign.
I'm trying to keep up with commentating instead of just watching the match.
I mean, it's natural, but what are you gonna do? Kofi setting up for trouble in paradise. It looks like Kofi's looking to end this early. That's a good sign. Oh, ducked in. Shelton tossed back to the turnbuckle. Is the turnbuckle padding? Oh no, it's not exposed. Pardon moi. See, the funny thing is, Kofi, I feel like he's capable of having great matches with just about anyone on the roster.
Yeah.
That speaks a lot to him.
Do you think that's because he's been around for so long, or just it just shows that he's that good of a wrestler?
Honestly, I think it might be a mix of both.
Yeah.
Oh, MVP pulling Kofi off into the onto the ringside. Honestly, I think it's a mix of both because Kofi's been around quite a bit, starting from ECW with the Jamaican accent, but Kofi's just adapted very well over the years, and now you kind of see his natural personality kind of fly out, and it feels like he's more fluid in the ring because of
interesting end.
Interesting.
I guess you don't want a title change on just a basic TV show.
That's a little confusing to me because, I mean, maybe they don't want to do that because they just recently had the WWE title change on Raw, but that ending was a little weird. That ending was a little bit weird to me. Huh. Give us titles.
MVP about to speak up.
I'm gonna listen to see what this is.
He's telling the ref restart the match. This isn't how we want to end it. That's not how they want to end it. New Day looks like they're fine with it. Let's get out of here. We're still champs.
Oh, restart the match?
Yeah. I only have one door in the sniper and I'm gonna down the guy.
And see that gives MVP power. Usually someone will tell the ref restart the match and it was like, no.
Yeah, indeed. It's kind of weird.
And the match is restarted.
Interesting.
And commercial.
Where's former NWA World Champion Adam Pearce to make this ruling?
He's dead. He took a shot. Oh, have you watched Ms. and Mrs.?
I'm very confused, honestly, because I feel like that could have been handled a little bit better because Shelton and Kofi have been around long enough. Yeah, that was Kofi that just got counted out, or was that Xavier? Because I saw them from the back.
It was Kofi, I believe.
It was Kofi.
Yeah.
So that makes it even worse because Kofi and Shelton have been around long enough. I mean, Kofi obviously got attacked, but Shelton should know better than to have ring awareness to hear a count coming
Yeah.
Why would you risk an offensive maneuver on ringside like that? It is kind of weird. It also feeds into the idea that the Hurt Business is probably going to end up retaining or winning the titles because the babyface has just accepted the restart.
Right.
You know, that's a little concerning. It's a little concerning. I'm curious though. I want to see what's going to happen. I feel like this could be a title change in the air, which is very odd for WWE.
I feel like now at this point, I feel like if Hurt Business is going to win, it's going to be a dirty finish.
Yeah, it most likely will. They kind of cheated. They kind of teased it a little earlier with MVP kind of assisting with pulling Kofi off. Yeah. So yeah, it might just actually lead to that. You know, but it is what it is. I see we've got a lot of viewers coming in now. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Again, welcome to the chat. This is our second ever show. The first episode happened at WWE Survivor Series. If you guys want, tune back up to that show where I did the one chip challenge and I almost died on stream. It was very entertaining. Watch it. It was very, very entertaining. Watch it. It was entertaining. But all in all, a very good show capped off by The Undertaker's final farewell. We had myself, Chris, over to my right, as well as our two other co-hosts, Nick Lombardi and Mike Rosa. Definitely check it out. Let us know what you think, and stay tuned.
It's a good time. I'm not going to say record-breaking because we don't know what kind of records we're breaking, but it was a very, very successful first show, and thank you, everybody, for your 30 seconds of watching us. Or 4.5 hours where we were here.
Oh no, they're staying. They're
some
staying.
of y'all in the comment section was here for almost the whole show. So
yeah, we actually had someone stop the Thunderdome to stay with us.
Yeah, one of our fans was supposed to be on Thunderdome last night for the pay-per-view, and he's like, "No, fuck that. I'm watching these guys." So that's insane. Thank you so much.
That was awesome. That was awesome. I see we've got some new people in the comments. I see Renzo's in, as well as Megan. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the show. Glad you guys could join us. Stay with us throughout the entire show. We may make you laugh, cry, pee your pants, or anything, any combo of the three. Preferably not peeing your pants, because then you have to leave us and come back. We don't want that.
Oh, we're getting a little teaser for NXT.
Ooh, War Games!
There's going to be a ladder match to determine who gets the advantage for War Games. They didn't say who's going to be in it, though.
I'm going to guess it's Pat McAfee's team versus Undisputed Era, just based on like what it seems to be leading to. But
no, I mean like the ladder match. Like it's 1-on-1 for the ladder match to see who gets the advantage.
Well, damn.
Yeah, they did show Cole yelling at McAfee, but I don't think they have McAfee fighting a ladder match on NXT.
I don't think it's going to like McAfee feels like, I don't want to say he's like a prime time wrestler because obviously he's not, but he's kind of like a marquee at this point because of name value. So it wouldn't really make sense to burn him on an episode of NXT in a ladder match.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't risk hurting him.
Right. I feel like it might be Pete Dunne. Maybe? Peter Dune. Clinton goes respect the chip. I think everyone is in agreement that one chip yesterday was not exactly my crowning achievement, but was a very popular moment. Oh man, I'm gonna be meme worthy.
Megan Webb, what's up, guys? How's Raw? So far, so good. We're getting a really good tag match right now.
Indeed. Chris, you have the same permissions as me on the stream, so you can pop in anytime you want.
I'm on my phone, so I can't do any of that.
Oh, Chris, why?
I know. I think it'll be. Let's see.
Clinton goes screw Pat Mac and Cheese.
Big Red says, I think it'll be Dunn versus Strong, who are in the ladder match. Makes sense.
You know what? That does make sense because there's some story behind that. I completely forgot about that.
They got some beef.
Ooh, we've got a blurb tonight for Alexa Bliss versus Nikki Cross. That is a thing. So, I'm curious as to why they're burning that match right now, though. That seems to be a good build-up for a TLC match.
Alexa versus
Nikki.
Cross
Yeah.
in a TLC match?
No, not TLC. I'm sorry, TLC pay-per-view, not TLC match. Wow, I am just mucking up at all corners.
I was about to say, I don't know. We only get 2 of those. I don't know if I would do that.
I mean, what's going to lead to an Inferno match, another Swamp match? Oh, another Swamp match would be pretty interesting. Now that I think about it. No. We're in too deep. Cedric is in the match and showing a lot of aggression towards Kofi's leg.
I know we have a match going on now, but I will be I'm intrigued to see if we get anything from Peyton Royce, considering how good of a show out she had last night. See if they have her in the match tonight.
I very much hope so, honestly. I feel like she deserves a lot of spotlight for her performance.
I keep forgetting to switch it off. He's part of the Nico.
You and Nick both know
you have to customize
me and Peyton. I love her.
Close.
She's my absolute favorite. So I will push her for anything.
Massive fan of the Iconics, right?
Yeah, my shirt's in the closet right now. Should grab it. But...
You should totally grab. Whoa, we got to recap for Undertaker's 30 farewell.
Yes.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. Speaking of the Undertaker's blurb, if you guys still want to see me open this box for the Undertaker's Legacy Collection, shoot a comment down below and let me know. I will open this live on show tonight.
Oh, fuck. There's another guy.
Let's see. You got Shelton choking out Kofi.
Yeah.
Shelton and Cedric are showing a very aggressive streak. Also, I noticed that Cedric is wearing the BLM armband on the side. Very nice touch. You vibrated.
Yeah.
So shouting, Dean, Peyton Royce has a fan. Dean is not a fan of the Iconics.
Number 1 fan, baby.
He's the number one fan.
Pushing back right, going back.
Oh, we've got a couple of comments. Big Red going has a lot of cool stuff in it from what I've seen. And Dean going, what is it a box set of? This is the Legacy Collection box from the Undertaker's 30th. It was a limited run. I was lucky enough to get one off a raffle. But yeah, it's got a lot of cool goodies inside. If anyone's interested in taking a look. It'll be interesting to see what's in here. It'll be interesting. But only if anyone wants it. I don't want to burn screen time if nobody's interested, you know? That would be a disservice to the audience, so to speak.
I see. Dean said, Peyton is fine. It's Billy I can't stand on TV, LOL.
But she's iconic. No, wait, that's Peyton. Billy goes full moron with the face. She's like...
But I want to point out 2 weeks ago when the Street Profits were trying to get some info on the New Day by talking to
Biggie. Nice. Sorry.
And Billy Kay came up trying to give him her resume and everything. That was the best 30-second comedy bit I've ever seen. She is so good. Just for her comedy, she should be on TV. Last night, she had another little promo where she was trying to give someone her resume. I didn't get to hear it, but I'm sure it was gold.
I think, and the funny thing is, in her resume, I caught a little blurb where I screenshot it and pulled it up. There's a section where she said she trained over 200 hours for extensive character work and stuff. And in my head, I'm thinking 200 hours to be iconic. Nick Lombardi, our other co-host, saying the Hurt Business wins the tag team titles tonight, calling it now. So we've got a couple of fans going for the Hurt Business, and we've got a split crowd going for the New Day. Interesting. What is the New Day's tights? Now that I actually just noticed it. Oh, wait! That font is the Jailhouse Rock cartoon font.
Oh, yeah, they mentioned that.
I'm just realizing that.
Their current gear is Schoolhouse Rock.
That's so cool.
They want to help kids be able to learn the government. Really, learn your rules, your laws, what you can't do. I respect it. I love all their gear. It's just fun.
Honestly, yeah. A lot of their gear is like so retro and vintage that it comes across as so not meta or not passe, but like in between.
Yeah.
Aaron says not a fan of gimmick pay-per-views. Hell in a Cell matches shouldn't even be once a year. TLC maybe once a year. I'm fine with Elimination Chamber pay-per-view just because that's in the road to Mania. I actually echo that sentiment as we get a 2 count from Xavier Woods. I actually echo that sentiment. I am not a fan of the Hell in the Cell pay-per-view or even the TLC for that matter being once a year. I would go even further and say I'm not even really a fan of Elimination Chamber being on once a year. I feel like that's the type of match that needs to be showcased for a finale of a big bloody feud. Angle slam.
Olympic slam by
Shelton,
former Team Angle member.
World's greatest tag team with Charlie Haas.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. Dean Yates, Conjunction Junction. Haha. Nice.
His knee.
Ooh.
And we got
that was
clean retain.
Smooth.
Clean retain.
Ooh.
I love it.
And New Day retain. Woods picks up the win. That is pretty surprising.
I want to say, though, like, y'all are going to get tired of me saying how much I love the New Day, but Woods is one of the most underrated pure wrestlers I'd say in the world, not even the business. He can talk, he can fly, he's strong, he can wrestle, he can grapple. He can literally do anything. And as good as he is in the ring, he's just as good, if not better, on the mic, which is, in baseball, we call it a 5-star player, 5-tool player, something like that.
Nice.
You want to hop out over here, see if you see him?
I like the comparison.
Yeah. I like that match. That was a very good opening match.
That looked like it hurt, that fall.
And Kofi clenched his knee after he did that little springboard thing.
You know, I noticed it, and I low-key kind of hope that was
a sell.
Not like, yeah.
Yeah,
I hope that
was
a sell.
It now. They're on the ramp. He's not touching it.
So that was a sell. Okay. That's good. Thank God. I do not want to see Kofi go out. Like, I love Xavier, and I know Xavier can wrestle. Like, Xavier can wrestle. But,
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Adam Pearce. Got a giant
NWA World Champion Adam Pearce. He's got a mark on his head.
Ron's been kicked out of the building.
Good.
Pearce wants him fired, but not his call.
Good.
You want to link up at a bar?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, me too. I hate it. Bro, I think the Growl's become my favorite gun again.
Well, Bobby. That's why Bobby wasn't ringside.
It's one box, bro. We don't have anybody next to us.
Looks like Bobby wants in.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. But does he lose the title, or does he just give it to MVP?
As much as I don't really want that, I feel like he's going to give it to MVP.
Yeah.
Only because I'm not a fan of when you just give titles to like your teammates, because it feels like you're devaluing the title. What's the point of fighting for a title if you're just going to get it? But, you know.
And I know it doesn't really make sense, but I didn't even like the fact that New Day and Street Profits swap titles. I mean,
yeah, that was kind of weird.
What else? I mean, what else could you do besides them both lose? But I thought that was interesting.
I mean, I get the logic behind what they were going to do, but it's really weird because, like, now in the title lineage, it's just going to be like Street Profits' historic long title reign came to an end via a title swap.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Big Red goes, Woods is unbelievably talented on the mic and in the ring. I wasn't surprised Woods picked up the win. I was surprised New Day actually retained. I agree. I mean, I know Xavier Woods is very talented, and I followed him since he was Consequences Creed in TNA,
Damn.
and I know he even did matches in New Japan, which was awesome. So I know the guy can go, and I love it.
It's funny because I didn't even realize he was Consequences Creed until one night. I don't know, probably towards the beginning of New Day, but long enough for me to know who they are. I was watching one of my old TNA DVDs, and I was like,
What?
I connected the dots. I was like, whoa, what?
Yo, but you want to know the crazy part too?
What's that?
Remember when he teamed up with R-Truth and they were NWA Tag Team Champions?
I only remember him tagging with
Pac-Man Jones? He's back. He's back. It's the Pac-Man Jones. Pac-Man Jones.
Yeah,
I can't beatbox.
Loki, Pac-Man Jones. I think it was Pac-Man Jones. Someone had I'm pretty sure it was Pac-Man Jones had a match, and it was good. I think it was him. It might have been someone else. I stopped watching TNA, Impact, Global Force, whatever for a while, so I don't even know who it was.
Honestly, I would kind of recommend you start joining in back now. It's not what it was way back when Hogan and Bischoff came in and almost torpedoed the company into bankruptcy with how bad it was. But like now, it's actually really good. Like it's really good. There are a couple of hiccups here and there, but all in all, not bad. Not bad at all.
Digne said Lethal too. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Jay
Lethal.
Consequences Creed. Yeah.
I think Lethal. I don't think Lethal really teamed up with Truth and Consequences, did he? It may have been.
They were tag champions, I think. Lethal and
Truth and Lethal
Creed.
were. I mean Creed. I'm sorry, Creed and Lethal were. That's right, they were. Huh. I completely forgot about that. I need to brush up on my history.
Official new Raw theme, NF, The Search.
That's what it was. I like the song as it is. I just don't feel like it's a wrestling theme. Like when you think wrestling, you want a song that's gonna pump you up, like get you ready for the show. Just like grab a can of beer and just like you know. I don't get that feeling from. Why is Adam Pearce just stand? Why?
He started with 145.
Did he just stay there throughout the commercial break?
Poor Adam Pearce. Can't get through a damn segment.
Yeah, there goes Randy Orton.
Okay, that's 6-7 people that one in. Who else is open? Anyone else?
7-pack challenge?
Actually, I'm not ziplining.
You didn't say anything. You just stared at him. So, like, I just want to point out, Adam Pearce had a conversation with Bobby Lashley and just stood in front of the doctor's office the entire time through. And then Charlie was just like, you know what? He's available now. Let me go talk to him.
Let me go talk to him again. Yeah.
Let me go talk to him again.
Yep, they're up here.
Jesus, Braun. Why? Why, Braun? Why? Just why? And Sheamus just kicks him in. That's why he's got the bump on his head. Sheamus kicked him in the head.
Did he?
Yeah, because like Braun kind of headbutted him, and then he went down, and then Sheamus was trying to step over him, but just like accidentally toed him in the head.
Oh shit! Dean Yates, Armageddon, Hell in a Cell.
Yo, that is by far one of my all-time favorite car crash matches ever. I could watch that match forever and not be bored.
Dude, that was before I even started watching wrestling, so I've never seen it.
Ooh, dude, you gotta watch it. It's funny.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, wait, the fallout from the women's Survivor Series. Lana just standing in the corner will always get me at every time.
Yeah.
How disrespectful to Bianca.
Seriously. I mean,
But
honestly.
Do you have that happen, or do you have Lana beat her? I would way rather her be counted out.
I would too. I honestly would too.
Yeah.
Bianca deserves a lot more. A lot more. Big Red, what do you think of Samoa Joe on commentary? I've really been enjoying him being at the desk. He's been awesome, but I can't wait for him to be back in the ring. I'll let you go, Chris. What do you think?
Joe can't do anything wrong besides keep getting hurt, but he's,
ouch.
Yeah. He's phenomenal in the ring, but on the mic, he's just as good. I think he's one of the best talkers we've seen in the past probably 10 years. So putting him on the table it doesn't hurt him at all.
Indeed. I think let's just hear what Lana has to say, and I'll give my opinions on that. Oh no, we're getting Asuka versus Lana again, aren't we?
All right, back to Adam Pearce, who's going to come interrupt this time.
And Lana's going to headbutt him next. Why do you deserve it? Why is he still standing outside the doctor's office? Why is Charlie interrupting him every time? Who's going to interrupt him now? Let it be Kane. Just give me Kane.
Andy.
Give me Kane.
I fucking shitted on this guy.
We're going to have 3 singles matches between the 6 that are interested.
Okay.
And then next week we'll have a triple threat match. Winner gets a shot. Tonight's first match, Riddle versus Sheamus.
I'm okay with that.
So we're getting Riddle Sheamus right now.
I'm good with that. That's a hard-hitting match.
Yeah. I was wondering what they were going to do, considering there was 6 or 7 people that said they wanted it in. The only thing I could think of is a battle royal, but that's no fun.
I mean, a battle royale.
Dude, I met Matt Riddle at his Evolve show.
He's such a bro.
One of the best matches I've seen in person was him versus Chucky T. It's one of the best matches I've ever seen in person.
I've seen him versus AR Fox in Evolve when he was the Evolve champion.
Mm-hmm.
He was such a bro. Like, he stayed back, shook everyone's hand, and I think you could probably I forget the number off the top of my head, but you could probably find the card. You could see me giving him a fist bump at some point in the audience.
Yeah, he was very humble, very cool. Stayed and talked to everyone, shook their hands. He was giving out free pictures.
He's an awesome dude, man. He's an awesome dude, like fan wise, you know.
Yeah, I had this somewhere, but an autograph picture.
I like that play.
So, but it's an old picture from his UFC days, so it doesn't look like him anymore.
It is what it is, you know. It is what it is. To follow up on Big Red's comment with Samoa Joe, he is awesome on commentary. Like, if he had to end his career on this note, although I knock on wood, I have wood under here. If he had to end his career on this note, he probably would have a solid career in commentary, bar none, so, like Corey Graves. But I want him back in the ring. Like, yeah. I can't wait for Samoa Joe to just be bashing dudes and yelling at Jeff Hardy over Alcoholics Anonymous again, all over again. Give me that. Just give me that. You know? Aaron Spears says Impact's match style is kind of like the Attitude Era style, short and to the point, with the main event being 20 to 25 minutes. I can kind of see that, you know? It's very high octane. They're not crazy epic matches, but they do get the point across, and I definitely would like to. I would commend them for that. And the main events definitely deliver. I can definitely hype on that one. What do you think, Chris?
I don't watch Impact. I don't know.
Chris!
I keep up with it, but I haven't watched it in forever.
That's fair. I mean, they've been kind of weird with the networking lately because it's kind of hard to, like, where can you watch it? I think now, as of right now, it's on Access TV, and you could also simulcast watch it on Twitch, if I'm not mistaken, as well. So there are avenues to watch Impact Wrestling. As of right now, I know that they are in the middle of the Women's Knockout Tag Team Championship Tournament.
It started already?
It's started, I believe, or it should be starting pretty soon.
Okay.
Rich Swann, who was teasing retirement at first, has come back to defeat the world-class maniac Eric Young, and is now the World Heavyweight Champion in Impact, which is awesome. Chris also has just lost his phone, but he is alive as well.
I kicked my laptop.
And Deonna Purrazzo is now the current Knockouts champion after besting Su Yung in a very violent no DQ match.
Let me ask you, since you pay attention and watch it and stuff.
Sure.
I'm not gonna bring up what happened because
I gotta update my graphics.
Mental health and everything with Kylie Ray. You always want everyone, even someone you hate and you hate their character. You don't know they're a real person. You always want them to be good. But why would you have Deonna drop it to Su Yung, who hadn't been there forever, considering she was what's her name now? The cheerleader one?
Kimberly.
Is it?
Or are you talking about Deonna's manager or sidekick?
No, Su Young's doll character.
Oh, Susie.
Susie. She's been Susie for a couple months, and then Su Yung just randomly comes back and wins the title.
It's weird. So I feel like the idea was that Kylie Ray was supposed to have won the Knockouts Championship because at the time, I don't think Deonna Purrazzo was signed under contract. I don't want to get it too much, like you said, I don't want to get too much into the details behind it because I'd rather give Kylie her piece, and just let her figure things out.
We love you, Kylie.
Love you, Kylie. But I think the idea was that she was supposed to win the title at that time, but given what happened, I don't know why they didn't just make the decision to just keep it on Deonna, but they kind of accelerated the storyline and pushed Susie back into Su Yung and kind of created this little disconnect emotionally where you now have Su Yung winning the title really early.
Yeah.
And then she loses it again, and Deonna's now the champion, so it's a little
Deonna
wacky.
took it right back. So it's kind of what's the point,
Yeah, it's a little wacky, but I have faith in their booking as it is right now because they seem to be booking long term. That they'll be able to pull it off, and they'll be able to make some sense out of it. Oh, here we go. Riddle versus Sheamus. I can't call him Matt Riddle anymore because they took away his first name.
Fireface.
Fireface
and
Dopey. It's Dopey versus Fireface. Wait, can I actually change?
Bro.
Can I change that in the banner? Hold on. Can I change that in the banner? Will it let me? No, it won't let me. It's okay. It was worth it. All right, comment section. Let us know in the comments below. Who do you think is winning this match? Do you think Sheamus is going to be advancing towards the triple threat, if I heard that right, for the WWE Championship contention? Or will Riddle be the winner? Riddle. Will Riddle win? I have a feeling this is going to be a very hard-hitting match. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, absolutely. Very physical.
Yeah, wait till you see both of them.
It's very weird because Sheamus, if I remember correctly way back when, Sheamus had been diagnosed with spinal stenosis and just recently got that fixed.
Yeah,
and
I thought his career was over.
Yeah, I was just about to literally say that. That was something I thought would have ended his career.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you got to think he's living on borrowed time at this point.
What are you gonna shove it?
How do you fix that? I mean, I don't know much about skeletal injuries and stuff, but I don't know how you just fix your back or your neck or whatever it was.
We got a blurb for Randy Orton versus AJ Styles. I love it. I love it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for interrupting you, but that got me excited a little bit. What were you saying? I'm sorry. That happened.
Oh, just I don't know anything skeletal, but how do you just fix your neck or back like that when there's people that get kicked the wrong way and their career's over? I mean,
no, I don't think it's gonna look like it.
Like I said, I've never gone to medical school. I don't know anything about it.
Animations and shit, it's not gonna be the same.
I don't know. All I know is that it was about a year and a half, 2 years ago. They were talking about how he was done. And now
they make their most
he goes
money
on
off
this
game. So they're not going to do
Celtic
anything
Warrior
to fuck it up,
YouTube channel /
Madman
insane
face.
workout regimen, and now look at him. He's back. So he did something right.
Yeah, that's a good sign, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Matt Riddle's mushroom tattoo?
It's it's peculiar.
It's a tattoo, yeah.
It's a tattoo. It's a tattoo. I wouldn't personally get it, but it's a tattoo. I respect it.
Riddle hammering Sheamus in the corner.
Dean actually made a good comparison here. Riddle is like Big Cass when KO won the Universal title.
Don't get me wrong. The game is
A weird, aggressive mix, but like seems to be finding his groove still on Raw. Looks like Sheamus is feeling the battle.
Sheamus just punted Riddle in the freaking ribs.
Chris, I will be right back, bud. Give me 1 second, all right?
All right. Just want to shout out the people we got in the chat, people watching. Thank you. Like us, comment, subscribe, share, turn on the notification bell so you know when we come on. We come on noon. We come on 9 p.m. We don't even know. We'll show up. You'll get a little alert if you turn on your bell, and we'll rock and roll. But right now, got Sheamus with looks like a Kimura.
Looks like
floating over to an armbar.
I think you're right. It looks like a cross arm breaker. Speaking of cross arm breakers.
Oh my guy, Andy.
Okay, I'm going to. I can't.
Go.
This is coming off.
Hey Andrew, guess what?
Just letting it all out.
That shit was nasty.
There comes a time when a man just has to let down his hair. Let me tell you.
Oh my god, good fucking play.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, he was on a nasty head glitch.
Better?
Technical difficulties, everybody. We were having a little mic issue earlier, and now he's trying to fix it again. Riddle and Sheamus just throwing elbows and arms, knees. Suplex by Sheamus. This has been a very physical match already.
Are we better now? Am I back? Nothing?
Job,
Just working with us, guys. I mean, new show. Still got to figure out what we're doing. We were having this issue earlier before the show even started, but it happens. Later on, we'll have AJ Styles versus Randy Orton in one of the other singles matches. The winner of these 3 singles matches will go on into a triple threat next week. Winner faces Drew McIntyre. They didn't say when. I assume
Better?
TLC, but we'll see.
Is it better? You still can't hear me?
Ooh, a T-bone suplex from Riddle to Sheamus. I know Riddle's still pretty new to the main roster, but I feel like they could do some stuff with him. He's a comedy wrestler right now, but he can go. Kick out by Sheamus. 2 count. Comic section. We have AJ versus Randy, Sheamus versus Matt Riddle, and who else? Keith Lee versus somebody. Who do y'all want to see, or who do y'all think will win the triple threat and face Drew next? Because I mean, let's see. I can see Randy winning again, but I mean, they've been feuding for forever. Give someone some fresh meat. I feel like it's Sheamus, though. If he wins this match, Sheamus is going to win it all. Riddle out ringside. Lashley, yeah, okay. Dean Yates, thank you. Bobby Lashley versus Keith Lee. That's going to be a hell of a match.
Is it working now?
No, you didn't play.
No?
I was going to say. It was my second game.
Hello?
No, we played like 4 games.
No, it didn't.
I'll tell you right now.
Oh boy. This is gonna be a fun one, isn't it?
We played 9 games.
What about now?
No, that was the other time.
Sorry if I pronounced this wrong. Syed
Yeah.
says Matt Riddle. I can hear you, but it's choppy.
If I only
Got it.
put-
It's probably gonna regulate. Can anyone in the comments section hear me? Just let me know in the comments below.
Comic section. Can y'all hear
I
him?
put that
Or is it my fault?
That's gonna happen.
It just might be because
No, I don't mind.
my audio is
It's
is not leveled properly right now. But,
Dean
I can
Yates
work
says
on
you're
it.
good, so I'm going to refresh. I'll be right back.
Beautiful.
Pat?
Nick saying I sound sexy. Thank you, Nick. I can do a lot more than that, but that's besides the point.
I didn't buy nothing of this one. What are you doing? Technical moment?
This is looking a little bit like a house fight right now. Chris, are you okay, buddy? Oh my God, they're hitting you so hard, it's an earthquake. No, oh no, Chris, come back, Chris. I've lost him. I'm all alone. I don't like rejection. Ooh, Riddle with the it kicks.
But it's like a
This has been a very very aggressive match.
It looks dope, I'm not gonna lie.
Chris, Dean's saying he can hear you fine. It might be whatever's in the room.
Oh, we're good. We're good.
Let me re-level my audio.
No, we're good. We're good.
You're good? Okay, cool. Awesome. Beautiful.
I heard Black Ops.
Thank God.
Dean Yates says Sheamus wins because they've been teasing their friendship, and we know how that all ends in WWE. That's exactly how I feel. I believe Sheamus will be the winner out of all of this.
I honestly feel like this has to lead to a Sheamus versus Drew match because they've had the most interaction on screen.
Yeah.
But I digress. I think honestly, I feel like it's a little too early for Riddle to make a run towards the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I was mentioning that while you were trying to fix your stuff. He's new to the main roster, but he's entertaining. He's a comedy wrestler right now, but he can work.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm not gonna go into detail for obvious reasons, but we already know the legal trouble that's kind of following Riddle as it is with Candy Cartwright. Awesome person, by the way. I've had a couple of interactions with her. I could not speak any highly of anybody else, to be honest, But besides the points, it just seems more to lend towards Sheamus versus Drew. And I mean, that would be a good match to see. I can't,
Nothing wrong with that.
For everything else is MasterCard.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro. I love doing that.
What's the worst that could happen?
A little earlier, we had a comment by one of our favorite people, Nick Lombardi.
I played 10.
Who?
What are your thoughts on Seth Rollins claiming to never want to work with Matt Riddle?
I just recently started
Would you
playing
like
10,
to
so
see
I
this
play
match?
It's very curious. I mean, we only know from a witness account that kind of heard everything. It hasn't been verified by either of them.
Yeah.
That there is some animosity brewing between the two. Idealistically, as a fan, I would love to see Seth Rollins and Riddle kind of wrestle against each other. But I would understand, assuming that the allegations are true, why he would not want to work against Riddle. Riddle does have a little bit of a free-spirited, ability to speak.
So it was after the accusations that Seth said that, or
according to the eyewitness account, I say it's really a witness. According to the witness account, it was Riddle who kind of was, Jack John, regarding Seth Rollins, and that's kind of what kicked this off. I mean, it seems believable because Matt, like I said, Matt Riddle, and I'm gonna call him by Matt Riddle because it just doesn't make sense. You know, Matt Riddle has been known to be very free spirited, like sort of like myself, but for him it's more to the extreme. And I respect that. You know, he speaks his mind, but at the same time, there's got to be a filter where you kind of have to be like, okay, maybe I shouldn't say that about someone.
Yeah,
you know,
you hear that all the time from like veterans in the locker room and stuff. You got to know when to control yourself, especially when you're new.
Yeah,
they don't care how big you are in the indies.
Oh my god, it's you.
Oh boy, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. All right. I've got a couple of comments. Clinton going, what were you guys' thoughts on Sheamus and Cesaro being somewhere like NXT UK and facing off against a guy like Walter or Drew? I would love to have all these guys in NXT UK. What are you thinking, Chris?
Oh, I'm rereading it.
You got it. I'll read it for you. Question: what would your guys' thoughts be on Sheamus and Cesaro being somewhere like NXT UK and facing off against a guy like Walter, or even having Drew McIntyre in NXT UK?
I feel like it'd have to be like a one-off thing. It wouldn't. I don't think you'd be able to move. Obviously, Drew's not going to NXT UK. You could have Cesaro go over there and do a quick little circuit, maybe 3 or 4 matches, but I don't see any of the current guys moving over there.
Right.
I mean, you could have like I said, you could have here in 2 weeks, Walter versus Cesaro. That would be insane.
That would be nuts.
That would be insane.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I honestly thought that would be the type of match that would show up on Worlds Collide for NXT.
Dude, Worlds Collide was so good last year.
It was. It honestly
and I like
was.
that it was like takeover version and not like the first Worlds Collide they had, which was just kind of like wasn't it a Royal Rumble Access or Mania Access or something?
I think it was an access event at first, and then it became a full-on takeover.
Yeah, I like the takeover one. The first one was just some people thrown together. The second one was an actual card.
I mean, we got Imperium versus Undisputed Era out of it. That was just awesome, you know?
That was a beautiful match.
It was beautiful, man.
We got Sheamus with a nasty clover leaf on Riddle.
Beautiful. I love the clover leaf, like that Sheamus pulls off, because he does make it look very intimidating.
Yeah.
Dean Yates, Walter and Cesaro, shut up and take my money.
Same.
There you go. Aaron mentions that you mentioned the contendership leads towards more Sheamus getting it and Drew, just like how the lawsuit leads more towards Riddle being a liar. I'm not going to comment on the lawsuit only because I'm not a lawyer, and B, whatever I say compared to what I hear is really hearsay and allegations. Nothing's really, pointed in fact yet. So I can't speak on that right now. I would say the best thing is just wait for the facts to play out.
Oh, Riddle with a hanging Kimura.
Beautiful. Beautiful. See, this is the stuff I like to see. Just a straight up let him go. Just let him go.
Yep, and obviously everyone knows that Riddle has an MMA background, but I like his grappling and flow that he has. He floats over into suplexes. He rolls around, gets you in a lock. That's my favorite kind of style.
Now that you mention that, I'm very much noticing for this match, Sheamus is working a Matt Riddle style match. He's playing to Matt Riddle's strengths, which is grappling.
Clinton Smith with the spiciest take I think I've ever seen in my life.
Brock would get murdered by Walter. Ooh, that would be a match. That would be a match.
I want to see how hard Brock would hit Walter after Walter chops Brock.
Oh boy,
Walter chop Brock and then see how Brock retaliates. That I think we'd have some backstage heat after one of those matches. Final flash knee from Riddle. Oh, 2 count.
Love it. That bicycle knee. The bicycle knee is such a smooth move when you pull it off. Like when you pull it off just right.
Oh, watch that replay right to the neck.
They definitely are working stiff. Man. And we were just talking about his neck too. Wow. This is a very, very hoss-fighty match.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I know they're both heavy hitters, but I wasn't really expecting a slug match.
It's
Slugfest.
more, it's mad fun to watch.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of was.
Okay.
I was kind of expect because like I know Sheamus is in it, and Sheamus is a very grunty worker, so like you knew you were gonna get a hard hitting match, but I've always expected Riddle to be more of a grappler, so one of them was gonna work the other style's match. It's very weird that it's Sheamus working Riddle's match.
Yeah, Sheamus with the submissions and the locks and shit.
Right. Very, very, and you know the craziest thing about all of this? We've gone an hour and change. Ooh, is that
Avalanche white noise?
Avalanche white noise?
Only a 2 count.
1, 2, 2 count. I am behind.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. By all means. By all means.
I figured I waited a couple seconds. I thought I was good. But...
Nah, you're good. You're good. No worries. I will say, though, noting that it's been an hour and 17 minutes of this broadcast, which means it's been an hour and 17 minutes of Raw, the fact that we've only had 2 matches. 2 matches.
Well, was it 3? Because we got 2 matches in the tag team match.
I'm going to count that as 1 match continuing.
1 defense, yeah.
Yeah. I guess technically it's a defense.
Yeah.
You could say that.
What?
Sheamus setting up for the Brogue.
Uh-oh. Riddle just kind of
Oh boy.
fell over.
Merry Christmas. Mike Rosa says, we did get a former NWA World Champion Adam Pearce sighting, though. Sidebar note. Whoa.
And we got another cloverleaf right in the middle of the ring.
O'Connor roll into a cloverleaf.
So I know that move as the Texas cloverleaf by many wrestlers, but I would assume Sheamus doesn't call it that. And holy shit.
Wow.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Riddle just pinned Sheamus, y'all.
Wow.
Clean. Roll up.
So Riddle has advanced.
And when you were gone a little bit earlier, Andrew, I was mentioning Sheamus. If he won this match, he would be my pick to win the whole thing. Couldn't even get out of this match.
Huh. I would have agreed with you, honestly. I honestly would have agreed with you on that one. That's... Huh.
Dean Yates. Dean Yates just said exactly how we're feeling.
Wow.
Emojis.
It's... I mean, I was talking about how Sheamus had the most screen time when it came to interacting with the champion. And now you have Matt Riddle winning. Okay. Oh, we had an interaction with Lana.
Yeah, Lana talking to Asuka.
We're getting Asuka versus Lana again, aren't we?
Asuka's the best. She's so funny.
She's so funny. She's so charismatic. You know the thing is, she can actually speak English. She's not fluent in it, but she can speak very good English.
Yeah, just announced. Asuka is actually challenging Lana tonight for the Raw Women's Championship.
Ah. So we are getting Asuka versus Lana tonight.
Yes, Rambling Rabbit crossing out the face of Nikki Cross.
Ramblin' Rabbit is just like all of us.
He's my favorite.
I don't know. I'm more partial to Abby the Witch. She's me in spirit. Wow. Well, that was a lot to digest, but I will say we are in our 1 hour and 20 minutes into our broadcast, which means we are about 5 hours if you're watching us cumulatively. First of all, why are you doing that? Please stop. But second of all, thank you so much to all of you guys for joining us tonight for Monday Night Raw. Be sure to like, share, and keep those notifications on because we will be on and when you least expect it. But thank you so much. We don't even know. Chris tells me when I'm on normally,
Every night.
Except on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
What's Tuesday? Work?
Tuesday I have to do a thing with that thing. And then Wednesday I have to do that other thing. And then there's Thursday where I have to do my job as a prostitute. I mean, I have to do the thing at work.
Oh my god.
It's complicated. But any hoodle.
Shout out to our viewers right now. We're going on. Yeah. My computer says 11, so it's been going up and down. And the fact that we have more than 2 people, because I'm one of them. My laptop is watching it, so I'm technically one of the viewers. So thank you to the other 9 people watching us. Still not bad for our second show.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, we are steamrolling right along here in Respect the Ring, and we hope to keep you guys with us throughout the entire ride through. So, like I said, be sure to like the page. Be sure to share us anytime you get the chance. Let all your friends know. Let your family know. Let your kids know. Let your dog know. Don't let your cat know because they'll probably try to shut us down. But still, let everyone know. Let everyone know that we are here.
The cat will chew the internet cord.
The cat will chew the internet cord. And when the cat chews the internet cord, not only do you not get to watch us, but then you're not connected to the internet. And at that point, are you really living in the year 2020?
Ladies and gentlemen, I haven't had internet in the past 4 years until about last week. You don't want that.
Yeah, you don't.
It was awful. I couldn't even talk to my friends and watch the NXT TakeOver.
Indeed. I've only seen him like the first time yesterday in like 4 years. Yeah. He grew a beard. I found out he's able to ordain for marriages. So, like that's a thing.
You learned about your friends on live chats.
Martin Lee mentions, did I miss anything over the past almost hour and a half? Martin, welcome to the show, my man. You missed a lot of things. We've got a recap over for the opening match or the opening segment with with former world NWA World Champion Adam Pearce, starting up the lineup for a number 1's contendership match, which evolved into a series of 3 singles matches, which will result in a triple threat next week with those winners of those matches. We also had the New Day retain against the Hurt Business. So good times. And
then just now we had the first qualifying match, Sheamus versus Matt Riddle for the singles match for the triple threat contention. Indeed. And Matt Riddle, I'm not going to say stole it because he didn't steal it, but he pulled it out. Riddle did it.
I'm going to call it an upset, but yeah, I'm not very much against it.
Yeah, no. I'm not against it at all, but it is definitely an upset.
That's about it for the most part. Mike Rosa says cats are horrible. Mike, do not get a cat.
I can't
Chris will handle it. Chris will take care of your cat for you. If you need a cat babysitter, send it to Chris. He loves cats.
In the mail.
Yeah, send it to him in the mail. Priority mail, flat rate shipping. Because cats have 9 lives anyways. I'm pretty sure they'll survive the shipping. Or lose a life in the process. I don't condone animal abuse, by the way. Please don't do that.
And also, it's not really breaking news. Well, kind of, I guess you could say. But Asuka will be defending her championship tonight against Lana.
There we go. It's official. Clinton just brought us some news. The 2300 ECW Arena is about to go out of business. That is very unfortunate. There's a lot of history in that business. There are donations started to try to save the building. If you guys find those websites with the links for the donations, please donate to save that building. That is a very historic wrestling landmark, and it'd be a shame to see that go.
But try to do some research that you're donating to the right people.
Exactly.
There are definitely some bad links out there.
Yeah, like links that go into our pockets.
Oh, Firefly Funhouse. What's on this week?
What do we got? I love these segments.
Dude, Firefly Funhouse is so good.
It really is. It's the only kids show I would really watch. I love how he still has Randy Orton's burning picture in the background. Ew, friendship. Gross.
Just gotta time my shots, you know.
So basically, we're just having a segment right now, Firefly Funhouse, talking about friends not being the friends you think they are, and burning stuff down. We got a new character, a frog. Is that new? I've never seen it.
I have not either. That's a new one. Huh.
Abby the Witch just said, "Who the f are you?"
I have questions. I have several questions.
Indubitably.
Friendship frog.
Uh-oh.
I have questions. I have a lot of questions.
How do you feel about Alexa going into this role?
I love it.
Yeah, she's done very well.
Honestly, I know there have been
And Friendship Frog is dead.
We're really glad that you're our friend. And this is a friendship that'll never, ever end.
Yeah, I'm gonna come through with it.
Moment of silence for the loss of our friend, Friendship Frog. Okay, thank you. They are showing stock images, photos of frogs. R.I.P. Friendship Frog.
$1980? He was born till... You killed the frog! I think I need to take a shot for the frog. We need to take a shot for the frog.
Rest in peace, Friendship Frog.
Rest in peace, Friendship Frog.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers to the frog.
Oh, Asuka and Lana.
Oh, hello. Woohoo! That was a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's gonna win this match?
I hope Asuka doesn't just bullshit the way through the match and end up screwing herself over.
I hope not. Especially after she just lost yesterday.
Yeah.
Huh, but I digress. I mean, it does show promise. I think. Question mark?
Yeah.
I mentioned earlier that Chris Jericho's older characters I didn't really care for because I never really respected it. And then, he turned into more characters and I loved it. I was the same with Asuka. Her in NXT, I hated her in NXT because she wouldn't freaking lose. I hated it. But I feel like her comedy work is what's gotten me into her. Like, she is insane in the ring. She's getting better on the mic. I mean, she likes English, but she knows English, but you still gotta be able to speak it.
Indeed, absolutely. I thought you took another shot. I was about to say
a shot of Snapple.
A shot of Snapple. Do it all up a daisy.
Dean Yates, next bet, eat the chip and then take a shot of Fireball to watch it down.
Oh my god. I think the crowd wants me to die.
Dean Yates, I like having Andrew as my co-host. I need him.
It's under consideration. Put it that way. Aaron says Randy Orton also born in 1980. You know what? That's actually a very good point. Randy Orton probably was a representation of Friendship Prop.
He's only 40?
Yeah, he's super young, dude.
That's not young, but I thought he was older than that. Edge is what, 45, 46?
I think roughly. Somewhere around there. I think, if I'm not mistaken, April 1st. He's an April Fool's baby.
Oh, what year?
1980.
Orton?
Yeah. So he's 40 years old.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, no, I meant Edge.
Oh, Edge.
Yeah, Edge is like 45, 46.
Somewhere around there. Ooh, he's 47. Ooh, that was
I guess just Rated RKO has me.
I did thought he was gonna go
has
to the
them
roof
even
and try
for
to
me.
pop it like that, so I was waiting for him to come to the roof.
I mean, here's the question. Can you really reform Rated RKO after this?
No.
I don't think so.
It's funny because during the Rumble when he came back and him and Orton were kind of playing with each other and laughing and stuff, I was just like,
phrasing.
I was like, huh?
Phrasing. Watch your phrasing. When they were just playing with each other and laughing.
I asked my friend, would you rather see them feud or would you rather them get back together? I didn't even get a response, and Edge and Orton started fighting. There's your answer.
I wanted them to have a little bit of a Rated RKO run for a tiny bit. I mean, I wasn't expecting them to win the tag team titles or anything, although that would be nice.
I felt like that would have been inevitable.
Yeah, I mean, the breakup would have been inevitable, and they would have had to feud. But I mean, it's nice. Shotzi. Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae, the future NXT Women's Champion, after she beats Io Shirai and takes that belt. I'm just saying.
Wednesday, we will see the Women's War Games champion captains pick their teams.
And I'm 99% sure Candice LeRae is going to pick the winning team, but that's okay. It's okay.
We see. Just heel team winning War Games. I
mean, we already know Johnny Gargano is going to win the NXT title because Johnny Gargano did not do anything wrong ever since that breakup with DIY. I'm just saying. But I will say the War Games seem to be shaping up quite nicely.
War Games.
Well,
I really hope Asuka isn't just bullshitting this.
I mean, she's bullshitting in the ring right now.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, just a brief reminder, I still have the Undertaker box if anyone's interested in seeing what the contents are inside. Just let us know in the comments below. I know we got a little bit of interest with a couple of people who are interested. Just let me know if the interest is still there. Lana's going to win this match, isn't she?
Yeah.
Lana's about to become a champion before Miro does. Miro is just...
Go through a table.
Is Asuka gonna put her through a table? I kind of would laugh at that.
No, I can see Nia Jax being mad that Lana was the sole survivor and come out and attack her.
That one picture with her in the corner. I mean, it's so bad because it's virtual bullying, but still, it's bullying. But jeez.
He's all the way in the towers. I mean, on the hills outside.
Also, she never even wiped the lipstick from her face.
Yeah, I was literally just looking at that. She never even cleaned herself.
Womp womp. That is a good point, though. Now that you brought that up, where is Nia and Shayna?
Waiting.
They're in parts unknown, hamming it up for a vacation.
Some shields.
I don't like the fact that Lana's just kind of like cool and chill, and like Asuka's like, I'm gonna tear your head off.
So what if Asuka taps her out in like 6 seconds?
I mean, oh boy. Oh boy. Dean says, yeah, that's so bad. Big free agent sign and you put him with someone that was basically only on Dark. Kip Sabian and Superbad, Penelope Ford.
There you go. Here's who you were asking for.
Yeah, there it is. That didn't take long at all, did it?
Nope. So do we get a tag team match?
I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Or maybe they're just going to watch a commentary. Oh, they've combined their graphics in the background.
Oh, did they? I didn't notice.
Shayna's logo is right next to Nia's. Also, is this the first time they've come out together as a team?
They came out solo last night.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen them come out together as a team. Could be wrong. I'm probably forgetting. Oh, they're in commentary. Which means Lana's going through the table.
We don't have ghosts, right? I don't have ghosts. Oh yeah.
Oh no, we're about to have Asuka lose to Lana, aren't we?
I died, remember? We all died and we came back.
This is exactly what's happening.
Remember.
And Lana's dead.
Joe asking the tough questions.
I'm not in the mood.
Oh boy.
It's Lana. Why can't you just put her out? Oh shit. Oh, match is over.
That didn't take long.
Yeah.
So, tag team match?
Yeah, tag team match. Asuka's about to win tag gold with Lana down the line, I guess.
Yeah, more singles competitors.
Also, why is Lana just not helping?
What's she gonna do? Go get put through the table?
Yes, but at least she's trying.
Hey,
you're never going to defeat your
Seth
bullies
Rollins
unless you stand up to them.
She can pull a Seth Rollins from last night and sacrifice herself for the greater good.
You're not wrong.
Can we talk about how bad that was, though? I watched that replay and I was just like...
That was pretty bad in hindsight, wasn't it?
Oh, Lana just saved Asuka, setting up the tag team match. Guarantee it.
Yep, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Wow. Wait. Are they not going to put Lana through the table? Is she not going to go through the table?
The women's tag team champions just challenged Asuka and Lana to a match. Not for the championships, though.
I guess Adam Pearce is still in front of the doctor's office getting his head iced. Like, take control of your show, man. Oh, is it time for the holiday commercials?
Yep.
When did R-Truth win the 24/7 title back?
He doesn't have it right now.
But
yeah, he did. He won it last night.
Did he? Did I miss it?
Yeah, he took it back from. Remember he hit
gobbledygooker
with the bag of feed.
Oh, that's right. The mouse trap, the rice trap, or birdseed trap.
I don't know. It probably could be.
Oh, we have a championship. Change hands.
It's Drew Gulak.
Yeah, me too.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Could you? Huh.
Uh-oh.
Archer, yeah.
Oh, who's going to be under the mask, though?
Uh-oh. That's not the Fiend.
Tozawa.
Is it? Fiendzawa. It's Akira Fiendzawa.
Interesting.
That was pretty good. That was really good. Except he didn't get the belt, but that's not the Tozawa, that's not the belt. What are you doing?
You got the wrong one.
You got the wrong one. It's a pillow. And anyhoodle. So here's my question.
Sir.
Are we
Yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna say, where's Retribution?
Who cares?
Yeah, I want to see if
They fucked that up instantly, so who even cares anymore?
I guess, but like you built up these guys to be monsters, quote unquote, and they're barely on Raw consistently. They just beat the men's Survivor Series team who won in a clean sweep last night. So yeah, that's a thing. That is a thing.
It is.
But I digress. We are nearing the 2-hour mark, Chris.
I feel it.
Are you feeling it?
I'm feeling it.
Can you feel the love? Can you feel the beat within your heart? Can you feel the love signs? What are you doing? I can't. But in all seriousness, though, we are approaching the 2-hour mark. We are in hour 142 minutes, and it's about 7 hours consecutive, if you want to count it that way. But I do want to say these have been very fun 7 hours of, entertaining you guys while we're watching WWE. So again, thank you so much for joining us during these fun times. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and click the notification bell on the side. Thank you for following us on YouTube.
Like, follow, comment, subscribe, notification bell, share. Anything else?
I got distracted by Beat Saber. I'm sorry. But yes, no. In all seriousness, though, like, share, have your notifications open because you never know when we're going to be streaming, and share our videos because trust me, somebody out there in your life is probably going to need a laugh. We may not be the best option, but we damn sure are consistent. I'm just saying. At least I think we are. That's what my mom tells me, at least.
Comic section, what's up? How y'all feeling about tonight? The show, Survivor Series, live? How was dinner?
Ooh, dinner.
What's up?
Dinner sounds great.
Tell us something.
Yeah, they don't feed us anymore.
It's like that meme. Y'all get fed?
Oh,
What is food? Send us food, guys. Send us food. Uber us. Uber us food. Food is good. You know what would be
wondering
nice?
what I had for dinner. I don't even remember what I had.
You didn't, because they have to Uber us the food first, Chris.
Yeah. Uber Eats, send it to
3-5
Texas.
yeah.
Wow.
I'm from New York. I'm just saying.
Oh, and
We have a.
Lana's putting work in against Shayna.
I guess. Do we consider this match 3.5?
I hope they get slapped, little bitches.
Yeah. And Lana's down.
Huh.
That year?
I guess. Why not? Match 3.5. That's good. Lana versus Jackson Baszler. Because fuck it. I could drop the F-bomb now on stream, right?
Absolutely. I have.
Yeah. I love it. I love it.
It's like we said in our thing. No rules, no guidelines, no schedule.
No rules, no script, no problem.
We're doing what we want in this show.
Indeed, as long as we respect the ring. Like how that worked out in there?
Yeah.
I'm getting good at these. Good at these.
Perfect.
If I could learn not to drop my headphones so quickly. That's second
right, Teen Yates. No censorship.
No censorship. Also minus 3.5 stars. I know what you meant, but it's so funny to point it out that way. Aaron mentioned, if you would have any underrated wrestler join the Hurt Business similar to how Cedric joined, who would it be? For him, it would be the Brian Kendrick. Ooh, that's an interesting one. What would you say, Chris? I'll default to you first.
I gotta think about that.
Honestly,
my obvious answer would be Ricochet, but he's too good guy.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a white meat babyface, so to speak. I mean, I don't know. I feel like right now the Hurt Business is kind of perfect as they are.
Yeah,
they're a very niche group. You have each respective wrestler able to challenge for their respective belts.
Oh, woman.
If you want to put a woman in there, I mean, Naomi.
Yeah,
Naomi?
That was obviously people are gonna be like, "Oh, let's connect this," because of course, you read anything on the internet, you would have thought Naomi was already in the group
because the way she was promoting on Twitter.
Yeah,
I mean, it's been a while since we've seen Naomi, so
I'd like to say. I mean, obviously she's on SmackDown, but Bianca, just because how strong and dominant she could be, to add on to the group. But I know they kind of like to keep behind the scenes relation. Oh, they're not really behind the scenes. They've said it on TV multiple times. But why would you put Bianca in a heel group on a different show with her super babyface husband being a tag champ on SmackDown?
It is kind of weird.
Yeah.
It is very weird. I don't understand the logic behind it, and I hope it. Oh, go Lana, go!
Not anymore.
Stop, Lana, stop! I mean, I guess they're doing the whole what Lay Cool was, except Jackson Baszler will just hurt you rather than make fun of you. But like, man, it's a little uncomfortable, isn't it? It's very awkward.
You know, you can train wrestling for years, but someone stepping on your neck, that's not fun.
No, it is not.
Her body's just getting...
She is very flexible, isn't she?
We don't have bad vibes.
Oh my, no. No. She's stepping on her neck and her body is kind of moving at different angles. Oh, God.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with you too, bro.
Well, that was cringy to watch.
That was rough.
That was very rough. Oh, my God. Is Asuka going to, like...
You know the antics.
Asuka's going to be the hot tag, clearly, but, like, Lana's not going to... Oh, what was... Okay. Never mind.
So, I have a question.
What's up?
She's a tag champion, so she's a champion. She's one of the premier faces of the women's division, but do you feel like Shayna is underrated?
I feel like main roster Shayna is underrated. But NXT Shayna was a monster.
I know, I can feel
it.
She was an absolute monster.
She was Asuka Part 2.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I'll take your analogy and go one step further in saying Asuka was the charismatic one, but Shayna Baszler was the more aggressive one.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thought.
Asuka face first and a knee right to the face.
Oof. Oh man, that was harsh. That was harsh. Can we have Shayna as like the women's champion at some point?
Please, yes.
I would love that. I mean, I know all signs are kind of pointing to Lana holding gold at some point, but like give Shayna the women's the women's championship at some point.
Uh-oh.
Also, get Nia Jax off my television. Just please.
Big Oof is carrying Lana to the table.
Here we go.
Yo, Pat, that fucking hour.
It never.
Bro.
Oh, she's breaking out.
This is the song that never ends. It goes on and on, my friend. Oh, thank you, Lana.
Oh, there goes Big Oof. She's gone.
Just put Nia through the table. Somehow, just Samoan drop her through the table.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie.
Or do that. That also works.
And Lana's going to sleep.
Is that Lana's hair? Was that Lana's hair on the side on the announce table?
I didn't see it, but we have a finish.
Ouch. Kirifuda clutch into a pin. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I don't know what to make of that.
I mean,
Run, Lana, run!
And I think one of the things is having Asuka pick up the win. So Lana didn't do anything.
I guess.
She avoided Big Oof, but she didn't win.
Huh. Sam grows lamb chop because of the song I was saying. What's going on, Sam? How's it going? I am experiencing an exits pencils crisis as we speak. Save me. Dean goes, yes, it was an extension. So yeah, there was hair in front of the announce table. That was something. That was a lot of hair. So does this mean that we're gonna see Lana and Asuka versus Jackson Baszler for the tag titles?
I hope not. And if it is, I hope that Shayna and Jax retain. I don't like double champions.
I don't either. It once was something that was really, really, really
Big.
prestigious.
Yeah, it was big.
Now it's just like a footnote in WWE history.
Already committed.
Riddle, what?
Matt Riddle is giving some business propositions to MVP. He said, what does everyone like? Yogurt. What does everyone like? Pizza. He wants pizza-flavored yogurt called Broker.
Thank you, Andy. At least we know you're loyal. Oh, he's gone. Oh.
Broker. Cool.
Why?
Let's go.
Broker. Cool.
I have so many questions right now. Like Shark Tank.
Who? Oh, Bobby Lashley versus Keith Lee is next.
Beautiful.
That's gonna be good.
That is gonna be
I don't
good.
want to see my boy take a pin, but I don't see Bobby losing
Yo,
either.
let's go over here, guys.
Whew, that was a chug and 3/4. Oh my god. So we
Yeah,
are
that
almost
was,
at.
that was a chug, dude.
That's actually your
That was a
mountain.
chug.
I needed to drown what I just witnessed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are reaching the 2-hour mark of our show. Again, this is. I've lost track of my life at this point. No, but in all seriousness, though, thank you so much for joining us for these 2 hours. Let us know what you guys think of the show so far in the comments down below. And please let us know if you muted the show just to listen to us on commentary because you enjoy our voices. Because that was a ringing endorsement. I need more of that.
Yeah. I've said it 15 times in the past 2 shows. I love talking to you guys. I want to hear what y'all got to say, and I want y'all to hear what I have to say about it too. So this is the first time I've done shows today and yesterday, and I have a lot to say, to be honest. I like expressing my points and views, and I like hearing my friends and everyone else. I mean, let's have some conversation.
So dangerous.
Or in this case, watch me challenge my liver in a wrestling match. In which case, my liver is probably going to lose.
Speaking of
Jesus.
which, Dean Yates, Shotgun Sunday Night pay-per-view.
Dean, no! Dean, why? They will actually make this happen. Please don't.
I don't drink like that. I can't.
Please don't. Please don't. Clinton goes chug, chug, chug. Clinton is just encouraging me to drink and eat like a lot of food and challenges and stuff. Just like, what is my life? What is my life but broccoli at this point? But I digress. In all seriousness, though, this hasn't been a very good Survivor Series Fallout show.
It's funny you say that because I think this has been better than usual.
It's better than usual, but like when you take the Survivor Series Fallout, it's a setup for TLC.
What could they have continued on? Let's see. We had the fallout from the five-man team.
Mm-hmm.
New Day faced the new team and won. Lana just had a tag team match with Asuka, and that's the 4 matches that Raw won. Wait, no, Asuka didn't win.
Asuka didn't win. Sasha won.
So we got to see Miz at some point today.
We do. Also, we have not seen Drew McIntyre, who lost his match to Roman Reigns. You know, we haven't seen any of them throughout this show.
And we haven't seen the greatest women's wrestler of all time that put on a clinic last night. Peyton Royce.
Which we haven't seen either.
Dropping a roof? Let me know.
I have questions, but like, I'm going to wait until the show plays out. Just because like I'm trying to deduce what the current pathway is to TLC. And obviously, like, barring the world title picture, I mean, who do you have winning at this point?
It's not safe.
I had Sheamus, but that's gone.
So we got Keith Lee and Bobby Lashley.
I hope this is as good as it sounds.
I hope so too. I feel like I feel like it has potential. Keith Lee is always great.
Yeah.
And
Clinton says, if you can pull that up real quick. So Keith Lee versus Bobby Lashley is interesting. I like both these guys, but Lashley is getting the win. I do not want to see Keith Lee take a clean pin. I could see Hurt Business coming out and fucking over Keith Lee.
Right.
That protects Keith Lee, gets Bobby Lashley advanced.
Are you kidding?
I mean, I kind of wanted both of them to win, to be honest, but if I had to pick one,
I watched the kill cam.
I would have to go with Keith Lee because he's strongly. He just came up. He could use the shine.
Yeah.
But Bobby Lashley has been losing a lot of opportunities lately when it comes to the world title.
Lashley's just floating around, and he's a champion. He's a champion. He's just floating week to week with Hurt Business.
Yeah, it's really weird to see. Oh, here we go.
We have a little replay of Claymore versus the
Spear,
the tribal chief. That was a great match last night. That was probably match of the night.
I agree with you, honestly. This was a very hard-hitting match.
I'm not going to say it was my favorite of the night, but it was match of the night.
Fair. It's very fair.
I mean, as fans, y'all will learn to understand me. I'm women's wrestling through and through. I will. Sorry, I was reading something.
No, you're good.
Yeah, women's wrestling is my number one. So I always kind of have favoritism towards that. So the 5-on-5 women's match was my favorite.
Right.
Because I'm women's wrestling through and through. I have a shirt that says support women's wrestling. So that was my favorite. But I mean, there's a big difference between favorite and best. And I'm not upset to say that Roman and McIntyre killed it.
Right.
It's kind of interesting seeing them have McIntyre go to sleep. And so I think you'd rather have him take a pin than show that he can't hold a submission. How do you feel about that?
It's tricky because, like, you can't. I mean, Drew just won the WWE title, and he's been booked like a beast this entire year. He's only taken, what, 2 pinfall losses, if I'm not mistaken? Both to Randy Orton.
Both to Randy.
Both to Randy. So to have him take a loss like that, especially when Roman is on his high end,
Yeah.
I mean, it was a dirty finish. So I guess it makes sense to have him end that way it does, but it was a tough spot, you know? It was tough. Also, this Keith Lee theme. Wait, I can do it too.
Clinton says, have you guys decided whether or not you're going to include New Japan and Impact shows? Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Don't know who, don't know when, but yeah, we will.
It'll happen. Like we said, it's just that we're still kind of getting things kind of set, you know, 2 shows in.
Set up our show. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's gonna happen. New Japan, I believe that we're probably going to starting with Wrestle Kingdom. So, because I'll be covering Wrestle Kingdom for sure. So, keep an eye out for that. Impact, we're starting to kind of weed it into the schedule. We just kind of have to figure it out first.
Yeah.
Dean goes, Lashley already has the U.S. title, so he's out. So, Lee and AJ wins the main with Wyatt taking out Orton as your cliffhanger. It's plausible.
Why would he take out Orton?
Well, he's doing this whole thing with Orton because of, you know, Orton burning down his building like years ago.
2
you know,
years ago, yeah,
like years ago. But it's the continuity, and I appreciate that so much about the Fiend's lore. The continuity. I am curious though, like if we were to end it on a cliffhanger, what would happen to the triple threat? Oh wait, no, because AJ would win. You got AJ will win, and then Orton goes into a feud with Wyatt. That would make sense.
All right, one more.
I mean, like the only thing I would think of is because you gotta have a heel win, and this is just me being smarky, of course, because I would love for any one of them to win, but you kind of have to have a heel win because Drew's the face. So,
yeah,
you know, you already have Riddle as a face. If Keith Lee wins, that's another face.
And then AJ is a face. That's 3 faces.
He is the captain. He is the face that runs the place.
The champ that runs the camp without a championship.
The uncrowned champ that runs the camp. I would love an AJ versus Drew feud, though.
Keith Lee just put his hand on Bobby Lashley's chest, and Bobby did not have it.
I saw that. That was too funny. Oh, this is going to be an interesting one, isn't it?
Guys, everyone, I might be silent for the next about probably 10 minutes because this is going to be good.
I wouldn't blame you. Let's
And of course I'm a Keith Lee nut, so
dangly parts. Dean says, even if I have to be on a 3 a.m., we'll make it happen. See, that is the support I am looking for.
That's why we want to do it.
That's what I need.
Exactly why we want to do it, yeah.
Keep that going. As long as you guys are willing, we will make it happen. Just support us. Just watch the show as we go and share us. We will definitely make it happen.
I will ask for the next day off for work so I can do this with you.
He'll ask the next day off from work to make it happen. Aaron goes, why don't you start with the Best of Super Juniors World Tag League Finals? The only reason I was thinking about it at first. The only reason I haven't really bothered with it is because the Tag League and the Best of Super Juniors is underway right now. So if I were to start a show now, everyone would kind of be lost in the shuffle and I would have to recap it. Not that that's a bad thing, but it would result in a bit of a convoluted mess. So it may just be best to kind of wait until Wrestle Kingdom when January kicks in, hit the gates running. You know what I mean? That's just a thought. But, you know, if there's support that wants us to do the Tag League Finals for Best of Super Juniors, let us know in the comments. As I've lost my co-host.
No, we're good.
Oh, welcome back.
I had to fix your mic real quick.
That works.
So I learned how to do it. All I got to do is rotate my phone and rotate it back.
Lol.
I don't know.
Hey, it works. Oh, Chris, AJ is a heel. Dean pointed it out.
Is he?
Look, he's a face in my heart, but he's a heel to everyone else.
A face doesn't have an 8.5 foot tall bodyguard.
No, but a heel does.
Exactly. Dean
So-
Yates. You already know. Also, when do we get to see what's his name? Omos?
Yes.
When do we get to see him do something?
It kind of makes me wonder if he's still busy being developed and he's just on main roster
All
because
that UAVs.
He was signed in the same group as Matt Riddle, actually.
yes, he was. I think he was still fresh out of the box though, so they kind of have to break him out.
He came from a different country, different sport, so he's
Yeah. Kind of like Giant Gonzalez, but with better knees. These are just thoughts.
And not the 70s.
And not the 70s. Or 80s, I guess,
80s,
technically.
I
Speaking
don't
of
know my
boxes,
old wrestling.
you know what? I think I'm just going to open this at some point today. Anyways, just for gets and shizzles. So, after this match, or you know what? After the next match, we've got some time. I'll do it for the main event. How about that?
Oh, Keith Lee was about to fly, but MVP got in the way.
Oh. And
Oh.
Montel Vontavious Porter stops him.
Oh, yeah.
Keith Lee's
Is he
after
going to kick him
MVP.
out?
Gonna mess up. Gonna mess
I
him
mean,
up.
Nothing's happened. Nothing has happened.
All right, I'm ready. For
Okay,
more, guys.
there.
Whenever
So-
you guys are ready.
Isn't this grounds to kick him out? Technically?
Absolutely.
We can kill them and take their guns.
All right. Aaron says he's down to watch the unboxing. I am down to. I will be doing it for the main event. So we'll go through everything during for the unboxing during the main event, and we'll end it on that note. Or we'll get our thoughts and end it on that note.
Bobby Lashley just picked up Keith Lee like he was a cruiserweight.
It's like a grown man playing with children.
And that's a big ass children.
That big ass children. That is a big ass children. Also, I noticed he kind of collapsed towards the end.
Yeah.
Like he did fall, right? I didn't make that up.
No, he did. He tripped.
That wasn't a figment of my drunken imagination.
Nice to become a fucking ram.
Okay, let's see. What do we've got a lot of support going for New Japan between these 2 days.
Yo, there's sniping
So
guys.
I think we're definitely gonna have to make New Japan, I think, for Wrestle
Okay,
Kingdom.
you got extra shields now, bro.
So yeah, that's the thing. And Dean says, just do it right after while going over the show. Taker Box is the real main event. Hey, hashtag Taker Box, guys, in the comments below.
Was that
Hashtag
on
Taker
WWE
Box.
Shop?
What's up?
Was that on WWE Shop?
I got it off a raffle, so I have no idea. It probably was on WWE Shop, to be honest.
Yeah. I keep getting ads for these mystery packages that you can buy. It's like $40 or $50, and you just get a box of shit. So I clicked it, and they don't even do it anymore.
Ha!
Like it goes like to a dead link. I'm just like, come on now.
Was it like a grab bag or something?
Yeah, it was a mystery pack.
Oh, interesting.
I probably like 2 or 3 shirts and a couple accessories and stuff.
I mean, you should totally do it.
You can't.
Not with
I
that
clicked
attitude.
It went to a dead link, and I'll send you $50 and you send me something.
Yeah, that could work.
You go on WWE Shop and just click on a couple things, and I'll give you the money for it.
that could work. That could potentially work down the line. I digress.
We can always, bro. Let Loki pick up most wanted. Let's just, I'm not gonna lie. Let's just.
So how's everyone else doing? What y'all up to? Is anyone even watching Raw, or y'all watching
I got a
this?
trophy.
I hope they're doing both, because if they're just watching us talk, I mean, that'd be awesome. Don't get me wrong. It'd be a little creepy, but it'd be
Y'all gonna
awesome.
feed my ego. Y'all don't need to feed my ego.
Yeah, dude, that cap is barely containing his ego. I'm just look at he's already floating in midair.
I have a shirt with my fucking name on it. I don't
See?
need any more
Look at
ego.
all that. That is more ego than Ethan Page.
Oof. D8 says both.
Both. He's doing both. Beautiful.
Read that next one.
Clinton says just buy him women's lingerie. That should be enough to cover $50. There you go, buddy. Merry Christmas. I will buy you Alexa Bliss gear.
Ooh.
There we
I don't
go.
have anything Alexa
Bro, the
Bliss.
guy that fucking killed me,
Hmm?
that was his first kill.
I don't have anything Alexa.
Speaking of which, that's a match tonight, isn't it? Alexa Bliss and
Oh,
Nikki
yeah,
Cross. Remember
So-
that?
Is that the main event or is AJ Orton? I would assume AJ Orton.
I would assume AJ Orton too, because that is near WrestleMania quality for main event.
I mean, it was a couple years ago.
This is
Wasn't
true. Dean goes, does the back have your last name like a jersey? Show him the back of your shirt, Chris.
it? No, it does not. It has,
Just turn around.
I can't. My box will fall.
Do it. Do it. Do it. No.
There's nothing on the back, actually.
The determination. I gotta say.
Go ahead.
Sorry, fam. It doesn't have my name, though. Oh, Keith Lee is busted open. Not Keith Lee.
Bobby Lashley on the
Lashley is
side.
busted open.
It had to have been
Probably-
when he fell.
Yeah, when he hit the corner.
It's very interesting to see that they're allowing the use of the blood, though.
Imagine Lashley hitting a Dominator on Keith Lee.
You know, when he came back, I was very much hoping that he was going to bring that move with him.
He's done it a few times. It's not his finisher, but he's done it.
He's done it, but it just hasn't been his like definitive finisher anymore. Because like it always reminded me of Farouk, except Farouk just yeeted you to the mat every time.
Lashley is indeed bleeding Dean. When he had Keith Lee in the fireman's carry, and he tripped into the corner, and he's supposed to hit Keith Lee into the corner, but he pretty much just hit his head.
Yeah, his legs kind of gave out, and he just kind of
I mean,
face planted.
your legs would give out when you're carrying someone probably double your weight as well.
This is true. This is true. Oh, that forearm smash.
Keith Lee has been knocked down officially.
That is, man.
Bobby Lashley with a suplex, a little bit of a stalling suplex, but you couldn't hold him too long.
That is still impressive.
Yeah.
Like the fact he was able to like delay that just for a tiny second.
So how's he gonna get this master lock on a monstrous
Lock?
human like the Hurt Lock? Yes. I didn't know there was a name for it.
There is Hurt Lock, the Hurt Locker. You know when you're in it. But like, you would think that the referee would kind of stop the match for a quick second to wipe Lashley,
Yo, no
but
lie,
like
let's all drop like
nothing. He's just letting it go.
Shit!
Wow.
Keith Lee with a leapfrog and
Wow.
Lashley hit his head again.
Oh, Lashley. That was a Goldberg-esque fall.
You're right.
I don't. Okay, wait. So, I mean, just off.
Oh shit!
Most of the time,
Wow.
we drop
Holy
high-ass kills,
crap.
we always
Look at
come
this
out with a
pounce
combo.
that he hits.
Keith Lee is a beast.
And a cross body.
I think he's coming after me, low.
See, Clinton agrees. Lashley is a monster. Keith Lee is just as bad as a monster.
Yeah.
Just, my God. My God.
Oh, and there's the master manager right there taking advantage.
There you go. So I guess Lashley's.
He just crashed his fucking
What? Huh. You would think he would have fallen to the floor or something. I guess he's going to end it with a spear instead of the Hurt Locker.
He's going for the Hurt Lock, but he can't. Keith
I
Lee's
keep
just too damn big.
I keep forgetting you're like a second or two
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm slightly ahead.
Slightly. Only slightly. Yeah. Wait, I can fix this. I'll just refresh my thingy bob. There we go. Wow.
MVP. Oh,
Oh, MVP coming and MVP with the DQ. Why?
there's about to be some tension between MVP and Lashley.
Huh. Interesting.
MVP just cost
But, like,
Lashley.
But why? But well, like, why? That's what I don't get. Huh.
Pat, look at me. Don't ever fucking disrespect me like that.
If you guys hear the background audio, that is my brother playing video games in the background. I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna ask at some point.
I asked yesterday at the beginning of our show.
Did you really? I am so
Yeah.
sorry. I didn't realize it.
No, I didn't know if it was you or Mike, because Mike had someone coming in a couple times.
You see, the funny thing is my brother's name is also Mike.
So it was Mike.
It was Mike, just not the Mike you were thinking of. Huh. So we've got Riddle versus Keith Lee versus the winner of AJ Styles and Randy Orton. But like, why would it? I don't know what to make out of that.
Riddle and Lee have advanced.
I mean,
I
that in
feel
and
like-
of itself.
I feel like Keith Lee is the right answer, but that was a shot worthy finish.
Yeah. I would agree with you on that. It's just, I don't know, that ending just didn't seem to fit right to me because of it just seemed very rushed. Rushed and haphazard.
Yeah, that was weird.
Well, I guess AJ has to win the main now because you need a heel. I mean, Randy is also a heel, but
Yep, 48 meters.
oh, here you go.
I was gonna say we're getting a little package right here with Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss, so this is next.
On Raw. This is a pay-per-view worthy package.
Yeah, interesting.
It's just, I don't... Huh.
Yeah, another building.
Just so y'all know, guys, Alexa Bliss is killing it.
Good job.
What's up?
I'll let you take it.
Alexa Bliss is killing this character change.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
At first, I was kind of wondering why her. She's a great heel. I mean, she's not a heel.
I'll take the.
She's a
I'll
different
take
character,
the credit.
but-
I'll take the credit.
Yeah,
She's doing it.
she's doing it.
Actually, you took my stuff.
I mean... I know there were stories that kind of like way back when people were always shipping this idea of Alexa Bliss as either Sister Abigail or like some cohort of Bray Wyatt, but she's been knocking it out of the park.
Oh yeah, I'm pushing that.
Dean says it makes sense. Lee versus Lashley, and Lee gets the U.S. title first.
Pushing everything, guys.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
I would be okay with that.
And then Clinton's Sister Bliss is perfect.
Oh, I see
She's
that
killing
sister
it.
there.
Here we go.
Little backstage interview here for Cross, talking about how she's not the one that gave up. Bliss is the one that gave up. So Cross is done.
Yeah. You know what? I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'll buy one.
Nikki Cross's accent is, I love it. I couldn't understand her for like the first few months of her career, but
Oh, that's close to like storage side.
Here's the thing that I don't kind of get. Her theme song is not very good.
this theme song is ass cheeks. What is going on?
This theme song is the definition of trash.
This theme song is a wrestling pay-per-view theme song.
It kind of is.
It's not an entrance.
It kind of is. I'm not gonna lie to you. It really is. I mean, I don't necessarily like that interview only because I get that she's frustrated with Alexa, choosing the Fiend. But like, we've already established that the Fiend has mind control powers over Alexa Bliss right now. So like, you could tell. You could tell there's some mind bending powers. I don't know. I just don't know. But I digress. What do you think, man?
Dean says most modern themes are bad anyway. We talked about that last night on this Rare Series show about WWE going with what's it called? Deaf what?
They were originally CFOs.
Yeah, CFO money. And now it's
CFO money.
Mike said that yesterday, now it's stuck in my head.
CFO money. But yeah, they chose a new, I forget the name of the new artist or composer that they went with. But ever since they chose that person,
Def Jam, but I know that ain't right.
It ain't Def Jam. If it were Def Jam, this would be like 30 times better. But ever since they picked this new composer, it's every wrestler has been very samey.
Def Rebel, yeah,
that's what it was.
They've produced about, I'd say
Def
about
Rebel.
15. Yeah, Def Rebel. There you go. I'd say about 15 themes now, and there's nothing different. It's the same song with different twists and riffs and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Dean hates who?
Who?
Hey, the first couple that they came out with was
all right.
no, the first few were good. Like if I'm not mistaken, they did let me see, I have it pulled up right here. Who am I thinking of?
I'm not sure. I don't have.
Tokyo Shock, Io Shirai's song. I love that song. That's great.
It feels like the NXT songs are killing it.
Dakota Kai's song is great.
Mm.
But I mentioned this last night, and I believe it was Mike who agreed. Go listen to Bailey's current theme song, and go listen to the Messiah, Seth Rollins' new song. It's the same exact song with different riffs. It kind of is. Yeah.
It kind of is.
It's the exact same song. I had to go listen to both all the way through to see if it wasn't even the same one.
That bad, huh?
It's that close, yeah.
It's even weirder, like, on that point, now that you bring that up, when we're talking about Nikki Cross. She just delivered her most intense promo in a year and is now coming out to a country themed song. It's like mood whiplash, you know?
That was not a good song.
No, it's not. It really isn't. Raw Talk, we got Riddle, Lana, and Keith Lee. We're not really going to cover Raw Talk, are we?
No. Lana goes through a table on Raw Talk.
Oh, that's true. I mean, the streak was broken, so gotta keep it going at some point. So I guess Nikki in this case is this theme song.
I haven't heard the new Alexa Bliss song.
It's horrifying. I love it. I'm gonna let it rock.
So is this a squash?
Hmm?
Is this going to be a squash?
It's weird because can you really call it a squash if it's Alexa Bliss who's like all of 5 feet?
Boo. Boo. Sorry, guys, I'm having problems. Okay.
Yeah.
So Nikki, I guess at this stage, she's just kind of reached the last step of grief, acceptance. So she's just gonna have a kicking Alexa's ass in mind now. Also, Alexa and Nikki.
I heard somebody open the door in front of me, bro.
We're terrible. she's just playing with her. She's just fucking with her.
Shocking. Alexa Bliss is playing mind games.
And she just left the ring. I don't know what's going on right now, but I kind of like it.
It's mind games 101 right here.
Well, I mean, if you're not going to be the strongest and you're not going to be the fastest, you may as well be the smartest, right?
And meanest.
And the meanest. For everything else, there's MasterCard. What is... Okay. You know what? For all intents and purposes, how this is going right now, I'm okay with it. It's a little weird, but I'm okay with it. Like, what more do you make out of this? Like, it can't be a match.
Alexa's literally laughing. She just got body slammed.
This just reminds me of Alex Ocean. He's a deathmatch wrestler in right now in the deathmatch independent circuit. But like he has this thing about, he can't die. And he's just like he's taking beatings, but he's still smiling.
Yeah. That gives me Darby Allin vibes. You can literally throw him off the building, he'll be laughing on his way down.
Yeah, that's another way to look at it too. When you can't talk to your friend, beat the crap out of him. I'm pretty sure when they wanted to beat the mind control out of Alexa, you don't like smash her head into the mat. I don't think that's how that works.
I guess she could be exercising her and just stomping on her stomach.
Did you say exorcising or in this case exercising?
That's what I said. Exercising. Exercise the demons.
Well, those demons are getting a workout, all right. I'm pretty sure they're not the type of workout they really want, but...
Clinton, dude, Darby Allin is fucking crazy. I saw him at an Evolve show. He climbed up a metal beam inside, I'd probably say a 70 or 80 foot tall beam to the ceiling of the building and did a coffin drop onto 4 people. But this is before I even knew who he was. I had no clue who Darby Allin was, but he does this move, and it was wild. And Alexa Bliss is bawling her eyes out, setting a trap.
What is going on?
Alexa is bawling on camera, and she's about to start laughing again, and she's going to pull Cross into it.
The makeup's running at least.
I like this.
I do.
And flatlining.
And there it is. SCF. That was very Harley Quinn-ish of her.
That was good. I like it.
That was very Harley Quinn-like.
Why are people booing? This is gold.
How? I mean, wow. Yeah, that kind of was a bit of Sister Abigail, wasn't it?
I think it was supposed to be. Yeah, it just looked like a flatliner.
It does. I think it was really a flatliner, but I think they were trying to sell it as a Sister Abigail. That just did not work. I might need to get off camera for a slight sec for obvious reasons.
Thank
Well,
you, Taker.
Dean says, she's a huge Quinn fan, so it does work.
She's
There
what?
you go. Thank you, Taker. That is the perfect segue to our beautiful unboxing. You know what? I'm gonna do that right now. Let's work that out. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I guess I'll just hold this like so. I'm gonna move the camera now. There we go.
Sick
Hi,
shirt.
everyone. This is now the Andrew Samuro unboxing episode, where we start unboxing random Legacy Collection boxes. In this case, we're going to be covering the Undertaker 30 box. I've never done one of these before, so I have no idea how this is going to work, but we're going to figure it out together.
We are 2.5 hours in, y'all. We are almost to the end.
I almost dropped the box. We're in good shape. All right,
2.5
guys.
hours in. Thank you, everybody, for giving us the time of day to bullshit and talk to y'all.
Absolutely. I know we're a little bit wacky, but I'm very grateful that you gave us your time and your
Absolutely.
patience. But back to our unboxing. So here we go. Somebody give me a countdown. Chris, give me a countdown.
3, 2, 1.
Piece of shit. Here we go. Oh, okay. So we've got a 30-year Undertaker poster. It's a little folded up, but oh, that's neat. Check it out.
That is pretty nice.
That is awesome. Full gimmick. All the gimmicks are itinerations of the Undertaker with the Taker 3-0. That's neat. I'm gonna have to flatten this out though because this is folded up worse than a condom on a 4th of July. But
real quick, Clinton says, "Yes, time to bullshit and have fun."
Bullshit and have fun. That's what we do here on this channel.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for. I mean, I just chugged Fireball, so
That was a chug.
We've got cool Dead Man Ink shirt. There we go. Size L, my size. But check that out. That's awesome.
Don't look at me like
Huh. That's definitely worth a look. Oh, dude. Dude.
Is that
Check
a tie?
this out.
Oh,
Check
shit.
this out. This is all Taker's 94 gear with the
Top
great
plate.
gloves. Hold on. They're actual, like, I'm guessing these are pleather, but hold on. Ooh, they're stiff, but they work. Check it out.
That's sick.
I could be the Undertaker now. Chris has just like kept me off the show.
No,
You know what? Wait,
that mask is dope. I can see it from here.
I'm just gonna wear these for the rest of the show. I'm very curious about this mask. It's the Phantom of the Opera mask. That's awesome. That's attractive, right?
Is it? Oh, it's. I thought it was just half face.
I'm gonna put it on in a second, but let me get through the box first. We've got his old mortician gear. This is very hard to open with the gloves on. I'm just saying.
Is that a tie?
It's his tie.
Lit.
Check it out. This is 94 or 95, I believe. You know what? I'm gonna wear this. Hold on. Can I? I'll slide it over. That works, right? We've got PVC figures, Taker and Paul Bearer. That's pretty neat. I'm not gonna open these just yet because I kind of want to. They look pretty neat. I kind of want to preserve these as much as I can.
Dean
What's
Yates
up?
says 1995, I believe, in his feud with Mabel.
There we go. There we go. So that explains it. And we got a limited edition Undertaker pin.
I like that.
That's dope. That is awesome.
Clinton says all you're missing is the Paul Bearer hologram.
Well, I don't have the technology for that yet, but that's coming soon. Don't worry.
Oh, look, Taker just came out with his mask on.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. You know what? I'm going to go off camera and put this all on. Give me 1 second, guys.
No problem. We're actually currently seeing the video package from The Undertaker last night. In the comments, tell me, what was y'all's favorite Undertaker feud? I don't know if I have a favorite, but there's plenty to choose from.
Not going to lie to you.
Yeah,
It feels very
literally
nasally
can't
in
go
this
wrong
thing.
with that answer.
It's
Oh,
very
you gotta keep
nasally.
on.
I can't see anything. It's dark and it smells like my uncle's basement. Have I made you proud yet? Have I made you proud enough? Should I just wear this for the rest of the show? Am I doing Taker proud? I have the gloves on too. Oh my god. I can't. I have this on. I feel like Kane after a match. It's just, this is the worst feeling in the world. Can anyone hear me? Dang it. I'll be right back.
Clinton says Undertaker versus Triple H, Undertaker versus Batista, and Undertaker versus HBK. Can't go wrong with it. I'm trying to think of who my favorite would be. My favorite match of his is him versus Taker. I'm gonna go with Edge, actually. Him and Edge had some ridiculous matches.
Did I fix it? Am I good? Am I good? Can the world hear me? Can anyone hear me?
What?
Yes? Nobody can hear me? Comment. Can you hear me? Oh, beautiful. I was saying this is dark. What's up?
They can hear you fine. It's me that's, I don't know why it's messing up.
I guess it's because I messed it up by leaving. But can you hear me now, Chris?
Yeah, we're good.
Beautiful. I was just saying how it was dark, it's smelly, and it smells like my uncle's basement in this thing. Should I just keep this on for the rest of the show? Like, could I?
Depends. You trying to get thousands of likes?
Can you? The fact that I'm wearing this should necessitate that everyone like this and share this right now.
Like and share and get people to come look at this ridiculous getup.
Yes, tell everyone what I'm wearing.
Our special guest, The Undertaker, is here on our show.
This is more like the Blundertaker. This is the biggest blunder in sports entertainment today. I
The
hope Vince McMahon
Underlamer?
isn't watching this. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get released. I'll get fired and then I'll get released.
The Underlamer.
I am the Underlamer. This is the worst thing ever. This is the worst.
Why am I on the?
It smells like Hugh Hefner's bedroom.
Oh, calm down.
It's fresh rubber. So like,
So I say, does it smell like silicone and rubbers?
it smells like a condom.
All right, let's just get to the point. Get to the point.
It smells like a condom before it was used. Thank God. It's probably an improvement to most people, though.
Of course, it's by Jordan.
I don't. Huh.
Randy Orton is making his way to the ring.
Can we show Randy Orton this look? I'm pretty sure he'll like block me. Okay, so the worst part is that it doesn't fit my headphones well, so like the headphones kind of like fall out. This is oh man.
Clinton said Undertaker versus Goldberg never should have happened. It was as bad as it gets. You know why? Saudi money. Blood money.
I can't. This is weird.
Saudi
just
blood
weird.
money, baby.
I don't know if I can keep this on the whole show.
All right,
This is the worst.
You can name any match with any wrestler,
right.
current or old, still alive, and you will get it
Bro, me
in
too.
Saudi.
Me too.
Yeah, which means we're gonna see a Disco Inferno match at some point.
We'll have, I don't know, Hulk
Dude,
Hogan,
this-
Hulk Hogan versus Kenta Kobayashi.
Oh man, Kenta versus Hulk.
Really have 3 bullets.
Wait, Kobashi or regular Kenta?
Kobashi.
Kobashi. Okay, cool. Because actual like Kenta right now that's wrestling, his last name is Kobayashi. So
Oh, really?
yeah. So when you say that, yeah,
Is Kenta his real name?
yeah, it is. They're both named Kenta. This is the weirdest feeling ever. This is a thumbnail right now. Can we?
Live editing.
Somebody get our editor. Like, is Mike Rosa or Nick Lombardi in the comment section? Let them know. Let them know. I have questions.
Guys, thank you for hanging out with us. We've been just bullshitting for like the past 30 minutes. We're worn out. We had a 4.5-hour show last night. I had to get up and go to work today. Andrew was busy all day. But we're here for entertainment. We're here for fun.
I like chocolate.
I like Totos.
I'm not gonna lie though, these gloves are very comfortable. I will say these are grabby gloves. Huh. I think they found out. So our co-hosts have found out what I'm wearing right now.
Bro, we're getting kicked out.
We might just be kicked out and they may take over the show at some point. I think.
Thank you everyone for watching, guys. We are done. This is our first and last show.
This may be the last time we ever co-host at this point. I might be committed after this.
Oh, don't tell Mike and Nick that we've been drinking.
Yeah, no. Don't tell them we've been drinking. They may kick us out. I have gloves.
I don't.
If you really want context, I opened up the Undertaker Legacy box, and this was all the stuff that came with it. So I'm wearing it. This is a thing. This is a thingy thing. It's the worst smell in the world. Yeah. Also, we're not drunk. We only took
Nah,
like
I'm not
a
drunk
shot.
at all.
All right.
Not at all.
Come on, demons.
Actually, I'm going to take this off because this actually smells really.
Don't disconnect because your mic
I am
will
not
just
going
fuck
to
up.
disconnect. Whew. That was a feel. But hey, we had our first unboxing. That was something.
Yay!
I'm also taking this off. Let's change that. We've got match number 6. Randy Orton versus AJ Styles. Chris, what are your thoughts on this match?
Which one? Oh, AJ and Randy?
Yep.
Fuck. I want AJ, but Randy's been facing McIntyre for 6 months now. Please
Has been
end it.
6 months, hasn't it?
Please end it.
So what do you guys think of that unboxing? Let us know in the comments below. If anyone's a fan of that, minus what I just wore, let me know in the comments below. If I get anything else, I'll definitely do more unboxings. Or, Chris gets anything, or if Nick Lombardi or Mike Rosa get anything, we can definitely do more unboxings.
Yeah, I'll put it down.
So this is our main event, and we have 14 minutes.
Aaron says, Chris, I'm proud of you for knowing who Kenta Kobashi is. You're the only reason I know who that is, Aaron. So
That's funny.
Thanks to you.
That's funny. Is my audio still choppy or no?
Nope. You're good.
Beautiful. Clinton says unboxing was awesome. Wish we had more on that. So we've got one endorsement for the unboxing. That's definitely awesome.
I can find a box and put some shit in it and open it.
It's got to be a special one, man. It's got to be special.
I'll send it to you.
You just send it to me and I unbox your box.
Yes.
Pause.
Unbox this box.
Not your box.
Not my box.
Aaron says 2. Unboxing is catching on.
Let's go.
I'm glad. I'm very glad. Oh, Styles with a quick roll up. Styles with 2 quick roll ups. Okay, that's very smart. He knows what Randy's capable of. I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna GIF or like meme whatever I just wore a couple of minutes ago. That's gonna make the internet rounds at some point.
Well, let's hope they'll give some publicity.
Oh. I think that's very possible.
No. Are they're pushing you?
AJ taking advantage of Randy in the corner, giving him some shoulder.
It's awesome because like when it comes to an AJ Styles match, he can end you from any angle, whether it's from the sky, whether it's from the ground.
Speaking of which, that picture perfect drop kick by AJ.
They're going inside a super actually.
Exactamundo. Also, I think you and I are caught up again. I hope.
Huh? Yeah.
We're caught up. Beautiful. It just took the entire show.
Andrew, without going into the rabbit hole, is AJ Styles the best wrestler in the world right now?
Ooh. I mean, for me, it's a very subjective question. For me, if you want to just take WWE, he's the best all-around wrestler right now because he could have a great match with just about anyone and make it look very good. I would say overall in WWE, if you're not counting all around, Either AJ or Randy Orton. Two
Ooh.
of the best. Did I strike a nerve there?
No. I mentioned yesterday that I mentioned that AJ was the best wrestler in the world right now. No, I don't know about right now, but I mean in general, the best wrestler in the world. But I just fired that off. There's way too many.
Yeah, there's so much. It's very hard to like pinpoint it without actually going down the rabbit hole. To be honest,
You'd have to do a tournament for every promotion, and then start comparing those two, and then that could be a whole 6-hour show.
oh
Let's do
boy!
it tomorrow. No.
You know what? We could just start a voting poll. we pick everyone's favorite wrestlers, put them in a tournament, see who wins.
There you go.
Man, even Dean agrees, hands down. Clinton, throw a few. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Rock match bro video. Currently the match that's going on is Randy Orton versus AJ Styles, the main event of Monday Night Raw, dated November 23rd in the year 2020 of our Lord. Actually, it's a really good match.
So far? I mean,
so far.
Not much has happened, but yeah.
Yeah.
Almost saved AJ.
It has potential. I will say that. Whew, I still have the stench of the mask on my nose.
Enzo, I agree. Oh, fuck. I agree. I don't know what about, but I agree.
What's up?
Renzo in the comment section said, "Oh fuck." I don't know why, but I agree.
Yeah, agreed.
You know, I brought 3 drinks in here with me before the show, and I thought that would last me, and I've been out of drink for a while.
You should probably start drinking it.
Nah, I thought I stunned all of them, but it didn't work out too well.
Stay hydrated.
Always stay hydrated.
Drink water. Hey, you have
Pepsi for pizza.
Today?
Pepsi for pizza. I'm pretty sure our 2 co-hosts have left after seeing what they just witnessed pretty quickly. If you're here, just blink. Are they blinking? Can you tell?
Also, if anyone in the chat knows how to stop the glare in my glasses, that's driving me insane. I don't know how y'all feel, but
yeah, I had it.
Every time I look, you can't even see my eyes.
There is one way you can do it.
Not watch anything?
Well, okay, 2 ways.
Take them off?
There you go.
I can't see anything without it.
Well, there's one way to fix that.
LASIK. Do you have 10,000 per eye, sir?
It may be in my back pocket.
Okay. Renzo blink. He's still here.
Renzo's here.
You know what? Going back onto what I was saying about AJ Styles being the best in the world, I saw him versus Cena at the 2017 Rumble. That match was mint. That was Cena's 16th title win. It was good. It was good.
Now, I do have a question for you to get your opinion.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think Cena's going to ever go for the 17th, or do you think he's just going to keep the record as it is?
I don't see him wanting to do it, but it will have to be soon because he doesn't want to wrestle anymore.
True. He's doing Wipeout now.
Is he?
Yeah, he's the new host of Wipeout, which is coming back pretty soon. I don't remember when though. Winston says 2019 was a good wrestling year, especially you saw Will Ospreay blow through the Best of Super. Yeah, I mean, for New Japan, yeah, it was. I'm sorry, you were saying?
Cena title.
16 title.
Yeah.
Do you think he's ever going to chase it? He's now doing Wipeout. And Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
I don't think he does. I think Cena played the 15-year long game and went with Vince every step of the way. And now that he's one away, he's just like, nah, I'm done.
Oof.
Clinton just said something. I was actually going to bring that up, but I didn't know if I should or not.
What's up?
The first night of recording of Wipeout, someone died after their run.
That is true.
Heart failure. I didn't want to bring it up, but Clinton did, so I'll say it.
That was a thing.
Yeah.
That was a thing. This is a really good match.
Yeah.
And right now, it's on a Raw.
Honestly,
so here's my question.
Shot, you're dead.
How does this match end?
Almost wins.
Because it takes 2 pumps. It's like
I don't know. Can you really have a clean win?
For either man? Randy, yes. AJ, no.
But that second pump, unless you're point blank range, you're not going to kill somebody.
You can't, right? Because AJ had that definitive victory last night. But Orton's taken so many losses.
Because
if Orton wins, it's clean. If AJ wins, it's dirty for with Omos. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah.
What's up?
Is that right? Omos? Or Amos? Or
Almas? Andrade?
No. Oh, dude. R.I.P. Andrade.
Yeah, seriously. What happened to him?
He's my favorite wrestler in the world, and he's just done. Rip.
He lost to Lena Vega. Hector Garza split from him. Calf crusher. Did he get it?
Oh, it's in. Calf crusher's in.
Wow.
And the most important thing that has happened tonight, no Peyton Royce.
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing. Like, I mean, yeah, she didn't like exactly win, but like she stood out very much.
She stood out. She had a great showing, and she beat the former longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley.
Exactly. Clean. You would think that would be enough to capitalize on a women's title shot.
Oh, not even that. Fucking put her on here with a nobody and run through her.
That too.
Give her a 4 or 5 minute match.
Give her something, just to play. Like she was on a streak. She went 2 in a row with eliminations. I don't know. I get the concept that like you don't have enough time for everyone on TV, but like we pointed out earlier in this show, we went through an hour, but we only had 2 matches.
Yeah, hour 16 minutes and we had 2 matches.
Yeah. Oh, RKO. RK, no.
We could have had a 5-minute Peyton Dana Brooke match instead of the 16 people walking up to former NWA World Champion Adam Pearce.
The legend himself.
Mr. Jordan, please.
Even if
the people in the chat that don't understand our inside joke.
It is former NWA World Champion Adam Pearce. The man is a legend, and somehow he ended up becoming the general manager of Raw and SmackDown. How did he even do that?
Oh shit!
Oh, the Fiend. What the hell? Did he just disappear?
Yeah. Whoever said that in the comments, someone said that in the comments earlier.
I think Dean said it.
Was it? So now we're getting Fiend versus Orton.
Well, that was what they were doing the whole. Oh, that was nice. They were teasing the Fiend versus Orton for like the longest.
I cannot hear you.
Huh.
Oh, there's. Did you see that? The Fiend just climbed off the turnbuckle. The ringside.
What did you say?
I think.
What the fuck did you say, Mr. Jordan Grant?
Just when they did the power slam, you saw the Fiend climb over the barricade. That was hilarious.
Dean says, "Did I not call this? You
he
called
did.
this to perfection."
You really did.
Also, the Fiend is still the greatest thing that's ever happened in WWE history.
How do you want to play this? Like barbarians or like little pussycats?
Okay. Interesting.
You want to go to Zoom?
Phenomenal forearm.
Phenomenal form. There you go.
I'm going through double doors over here.
Your team captain of Monday Night Raw, AJ Styles,
Beautiful.
qualifies for the triple threat match next week. AJ, Keith Lee, Riddle.
Matt Riddle.
Who
I'm
wins
calling him Matt
that
Riddle.
one?
It's got to be Styles.
Yeah, it has to be Styles.
It has to be Styles.
I feel
But
like
look-
Riddle has no chance, but I also said that tonight with him and Sheamus.
I mean, if it were Sheamus, I definitely would have said Sheamus would have won.
Yeah.
But like here, it has to be AJ, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
I think they are above here, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. The show is over.
beautiful. That was quite a
How did I lose that?
man. What do you
Good.
make of that?
Good finish. Good end. Not necessarily the finish of the match, but good finish of the show. I mean, it was a good finish of the match too. But Dean says, and he will win. As in, I assume AJ. We agree.
Yeah, it has to be AJ. I mean, Riddle's not ready yet for a world title. feud.
Riddle wasn't ready to win tonight, and that's why I'm so surprised he did.
Exactly. And then Keith Lee, we already know he's probably going to be propped up for a U.S. title feud down the line with Bobby Lashley based on what happened. So,
We have next week's show too, but we could see Bobby costing Lee next week.
well, yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
mean to say. Like, it's
Yeah.
it's going to be propped up for a U.S. title feud based on what we saw, you know?
Yeah.
So that just leaves AJ, who's the most credible challenger for the belt at this point, you know?
Absolutely.
But in all, Chris, what are your thoughts on the show, man?
That was a show.
No.
It was good. 6 out of 10, I'd say. Of course, there's other stuff they could have capitalized on, built up, brought up. Like I'll keep mentioning it. Give Peyton Royce a 4-minute match. Entrance, grapple, finisher.
Yeah.
You
know?
Clinton says it was actually pretty solid. I agree. It was a good show. We'll see how SmackDown answers as well,
Indeed.
because I'm sure Sasha has something to say. And I don't know if you remember, but last year, the Raw after Survivor Series, the show leader Rollins had the whole roster out by the ring and was calling them out about how shitty they were, and everyone started leaving them and lost them and all. But
yeah.
I kind of want to see that this Friday on SmackDown. I want Roman to have call everyone out and tell them how shit they were, except for Sasha.
Because Sasha won.
Sasha and he won.
Yeah.
And who else?
I think that was it for the most part. Because SmackDown lost the IC versus US feud.
Tag titles.
The tag titles.
Street Profits, yeah.
Yep.
The champions did their jobs. No one else did.
It is what it is, you know?
So, Roman, you're the head of the table. Come on. Call out the show.
That's the best way to look at it.
Tell them to get their shit in line, and
It
they don't
is what
deserve
it
to
is.
set your table, Roman.
Set your it's Thanksgiving after all.
Oh, it'll be the day after Thanksgiving. Set your table.
Well, I mean, I kind of echo Dean's sentiments. I feel like it was an average Raw. Like, it did what it had to do. But for a fallout from the Big Four show, it could have been a little bit better. Like, there were a lot of things, like you mentioned, that should have been capitalized on, like Peyton Royce. That was a biggie. They did the setup for the WWE Championship feud down the line. We got a triple threat out of it next week. But there were some good highs and there's some lows there. Overall, it balances out. I think I would say 6 out of 10. That seems like a very fair score for it. But it is what it is.
I'm kind of sitting through the matches. I'm gonna bump it up to a 7 because the actual matches were all good.
Okay.
All the matches were good. The questionable ending to the tag title match and got it restarted. That was weird.
Tiny bit.
There's another finish I can't remember that we thought was
The New Day and Hurt Business.
If I can get a kill
no, not that one.
this is the game.
I don't know. There's another finish that we thought was kind of weird. Oh, the tag titles, the women's tag. That was
Asuka and Lana.
No, I don't know, dude. Dean says 5.5. Yeah.
Yeah, about average.
I'm
I
bumping
would
mine up from 6 to 7. I'll give it a 7. It was good.
fair.
The actual matches were good. They were entertaining, and they did their job. The segments and the promos and shit, that was something else. But
It's fair.
yep, here we are, 3 hours and 10 minutes later.
Oh man, thank you so much for staying with us these 3 hours and 10 minutes. It's been a fun ride. I'm so glad you guys were able to support us for these 2 shows here on Respect the Ring. Again, I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and keeping the notifications on, letting all your friends know that we are here and we're going to be covering as much as we can and entertain you along the ride. As we said, no rules, no script, no problem. So thank you so much for joining us, guys. My name is Andrew Samaru. I've got
Chris.
my host, Chris.
I'm just Chris.
He's just Chris. He's Chris.
Shout out Dean. Shout out Clinton. Shout out Renzo. Shout out Aaron.
Big
shout
Red.
Out everyone that was here for the whole show. My body is killing me. I've been sitting in this horrible position for the past 3.5 hours.
He's got to sleep. He's got to sleep. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Have a great night and take care.
See you later, everyone.